got somebody over there too, Robbie, but that's your share of the box. Robbie and I got the rest.
Oh. Oh.
I told her to stand there and watch me eat it.
Oh.
Obviously done a runner on me. She said, you can't do that. You can't.
Beautiful, mate.
Lawn bowls. Wish I found it earlier. What a game.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to South up in Mackay. Beautiful day here today, sun shining, birds are singing after a horrendous day yesterday of lightning and thunderstorms. And we welcome you to the 2022 State Champion of Champions. And what a first up game we've got here today. A mouth-watering between two powerhouse clubs. BROADBEACH down on the Gold Coast playing Hamilton from the Brisbane district. Of course, they're done into zones, of course, so it's Group 1. And they're playing Group 4. So we've got a great game first up here this morning. We have got leading for the BROADBEACH combination as Rachel Davies, Karen Goldsworthy, Kelsey, Cottrell, and of course skippered by Bolivia, Millerick. Of course, a very strong team. First end just starting. Of course, the Hamilton team from Group 4, led by leading up is Lauren Carpenter. 2 is Pemmy Rowe. 2 is Pemmy Rowe. Jacinta Weier playing 3, and of course Wendy Wilson, who's had a stellar year this year, representing the powerhouse down there. Of course, is skipping this rank, and we see a great first up head here. You see, I think BROADBEACH be holding a few shots there with Lauren's first bowl. Carpet here running absolutely superbly this morning. It's a little bit coolish for Mackay conditions, really. It's probably around about 26 degrees up here this morning, but the humidity is quite high, so it's should be one heck of a game here this morning. I said 2 absolute powerhouse groups here. First up, we see Rachel's got the white bowl there. Karen has the 2 black and white bowls. And, of course, Lauren's got the teal bowl there. I'll call it teal anyway. So, Kelsey just running through the head there slightly. I think it's more a positional bowl than anything there by the looks of things. And it's great to be back up here in Mackay. Absolutely wonderful location. The outdoor green is grass, and this one in here is, of course, synthetic under the roof. And absolutely pleasure to be here. The hospitality so far has been absolutely superb. We see a great bowl here from Jacinta Weier. She's not going to be too far away. Is it going to reach? Oh, what a bowl. That is a fantastic bowl by young Jacinta, who has been in fine form this year too, just quietly. She's had a bit of a good year too. But we had a fair bit of rain here. The boys were telling me they've had... they tell me the outdoor green early in the week was running a good 16.5, 17. Very similar to the pace of this indoor green in actual fact, but... last night, as I said, we had thunderstorms, we had lightning, we had the whole lot. And there's over 50 mil of rain fallen here in the last 24 hours. So, of course, it's taken the pace off the outdoor green, but there's something the players will just have to adapt to. Okay, we see Kelsey not too far away. What a bowl. Oh, that's a sensational bowl there from Kelsey. She just got the edge of it though, just didn't get enough of that. So we welcome everybody this morning. We hope you got 6 great days of bowls here up in Suburban, up in Mackay. And then we're off to Townsville for the North versus South. So we're really going to showcase parts of the east coast of Queensland in the next week. So and some sensational bowls to be played in the next 8 days. So, of course, Robbie, I take my hat off to Robbie. He was home for about an hour and a half. He washed all his clothes and eyed them. And, of course, I'm led to believe he did the lot, not his lovely wife. Julie did it, yeah. Anyway, he was only home for a very short period of time. He and Bruce did a great job down in Lightning Ridge and picked him up and brought him up to Mackay. Lovely part of the world. Brucey Kirk. Good morning, Bruiser. How are you? Definitely catch up, mate. G'day, Mark Winter. How are you, mate? Looking forward to seeing you at Bagara too. G'day, Fraser. Peter. G'day, Jane. Stephen Sales will see you next weekend, mate. G'day, Mary. How's Scotland this morning? Hope everybody's well. Judy. I'm not too sure who they're playing. I'll find out for you though, Judy, and I will pass that information on. Where have we got? They're playing Fraser Coast. They're playing Fraser Coast, Judy. First up this morning, they're about 2 rinks away from what I can see. G'day, Willie. How are you, mate? Okay. Jacinta still got 1 shot there by the looks of that there. Just holding the 1. It was a beautiful bowl there from Jacinta. Oh, Willie, you're generous. Thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate those 1,000 stars, mate. Thank you very much, mate. That'll go towards our disability bowls, mate. So all of our stars and that we try to put back into our disability bowl section. A wonderful cause and brings the smile to the disabilities players. I just wish you could all be there to witness it when we purchase stuff. Really do appreciate it, my friend. So Bolivia, looking any contact onto this, she's not going to be too far away. She got, oh, gee whiz, that's a great try there from Bolivia. Didn't miss that by much. She just got the edge of that bowl where she really wanted it just a little bit more on the edge, not so much in the middle. But a great try. So this should be a crack of a game between these two powerhouse. All of teams here are powerhouses, and that's a fact because they've all gone through undefeated. That's why they're here. So another great try there by Wendy. She's not too far away. Just the 1 shot there, though, to Jacinta. So a very good pick up there for the Hamilton Power. Yeah, just sampling a bit of Rocky Road one of the ladies brought down gave me this morning. I must say it's absolutely superb. Thanks, Willie. G'day, Gary. Yeah, may have had a bit of a break. Timmy moved in a fair bit this time, Timmy. It's not running too badly where it is, mate. G'day, Wade. G'day, Bill, watching from Stirling, Scotland. Pleasure to be here, Wade. You know that, mate. We love coming up here. Oh, Warren. Now make sure that rum doesn't get wet down there, mate. We look forward to seeing you in a few weeks when we're going to be at Bagara. G'day, Michael. How are you, mate? Michael Bevington. Okay, Rachel on the mat at the moment, Rachel Davis. Beautiful first up bowl, first end. I tell you what, she's not going to be too far away once again too. Look at the pace of this green, running absolutely superbly here this morning. I reckon say probably running a good 16.5, 17 seconds. G'day, Lucas. Always good to have you on board, mate. Hope you're staying safe, and big call out to all of our friends and fellow bowlers from the Victorian parts of New South Wales that have copped it very, very bad. Yes, Val, you're right. It is on YouTube. Robbie posted on YouTube as well as on Facebook. So I know a lot of our viewers these days, we don't really promote it very much these days, but we'll do a campaign shortly, I guess, about YouTube. We're getting huge, Robbie just saying, so it's great to see if you watch it on YouTube or Facebook or wherever you can. So just trying to get this wonderful game of ours out there. Yeah, Michael, should be sensational, mate. G'day, Alison, watching from Scotland too. G'day, Tony Donna. Jamie, how are you, mate? How's it at Lately this morning, buddy? Pete down in Moree, mate. Good luck on that one. Yeah, g'day, Josh. You can see your lovely partner on the rink next door, mate. And Kerry and John. And Alison, also from Scotland. So see the head setting up just nicely here. Karen Goldsworthy on the mat at the moment. Of course, Karen, a very accomplished player, plays in the Queensland over 60 team. Kerry Saunders says it's a very wet in Melbourne. So stay safe and sit back and watch some good bowls just like Lucas is. Not a bad home there for Karen's bowl there. It's locked in there. Pretty handy. We see Pammy with her first one, just a little bit wide. Said this screen running absolutely superbly here this morning. I'll tell you what, this has got Wendy a little bit interested. Has it got the run? Not quite. Gee, she had beautiful line on that too. Did Pam Rowe, of course, again, just come off a very heavy couple of weeks in the Australian sides. And, of course, the ladies did very, very well, the Queensland girls. See Karen once again. She's just going to be a bit wide. Going to get hold of Pammy and just going to sneak around the back once again. Two good bowlers there. G'day, Mel Robbo. How are you? Alan Morse is from a very wet Harvey Bay. It's a pleasure, Alan. Robbie and Bruce did it tough, mate. They came back from Lightning Ridge on Thursday evening. Got back about 11:30, and I picked Robbie up around about. I got to his place, I think, about 1:30, I think, on Thursday morning, and threw him in the passenger seat and gone for a bit of a drive. Yeah, mate, they are too, Jamie. Good on you, Billy. Mate, just enjoy your bowls, and I know you do, mate. So we see Kelsey. I tell you what, as she got this port here, I think she's maybe just holding a little bit. Starting now, she gets the inside, she'll get a result. Oh, I'll tell you what, she wasn't too far away. Yeah, a bit wet down there, mate. So, as I said, a big call out to all of our fellow bowlers from New South Wales as well as Victoria who are doing it very tough. So, all I can say is sit back and you can watch us for the next 6 days. You mightn't learn anything, but anyway, Robbie will give you good coverage. We see the head there. It's not too bad. So Kelsey with her next bowl, just narrowing her line slightly. I mean, what's the finish on this bowl as it starts working its way into the head now? I tell you what, she's not going to be too far away. That is a magnificent correction there from Kelsey. That's just absolutely superb bowling. Yeah, should be holding maybe only one. Not 100% sure, but maybe only one by the looks of it. So, just fancy that bowl there of Lauren Carpenter's there, the teal one, for second shot. That white one may be in of Rachel. So anyway, we'll let them sort it out. There's still too many bowls to come. Hey, good on you, Pam. It's a pleasure to be back. The boys have done a great job out at Lightning Ridge. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it because I knew I had to drive up here this weekend. I knew the boys, they packed up down at Lightning Ridge on Thursday and got back home, and we couldn't have come up here and showcased this if we didn't have a fresh driver. So Robbie was lucky where he had me. Got him here safe and sound. Nearly kicked his smoking habits because I didn't stop for him to have a cigarette on the way. So did a lot of good for him in actual fact. Actually, he's life coach these days as well as co-commentator. Hey, good on you, Dodd and Pam. And enjoy those pennant finals. You enjoy. So, Wendy, any movement on this teal bowl of Lauren, she's just going to miss it, but she had good weight for what she's after. She may get a result. The only thing being, the way Kelsey's bowl's set there, though, if she plays that with too much weight, she may go down maybe 3, because the simple fact, if she rocks it at the weight, there's a couple of bowls there waiting, which are BROADBEACH bowls, and that's Karen's there in the back one, the black and white one. So just got to just watch the weight she plays. So Bolivia could be just a little bit wide with this one also too. So it's weight spot on. So we'll see what the call is here. Definitely taken 2 out. Okay, well that white one was in before Lauren, so. Yeah, Darren, they're not bad blokes, mate, but don't worry, mate. I can assure you, mate, I'll be there next year, buddy. So if you bought them a beer, Darren, save up your pennies, mate. I'll let you buy me one next year too. That looks like it's 3. There you go. 3 shots. Handy pick up there to the BROADBEACH lead combination. So you put your pocket money away, Darren, and mate, next year you can buy me one too, buddy. We'll cut Robbie out though, mate. I do have a responsible service of alcohol certificate. Make sure he doesn't get too much drink, mate. He's a good lad. Yeah, Bruce does a great job too. Yeah, oh, okay, the iPads just went off for some reason. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we've got Rachel Davies on the mat at the moment. I think she has to be a little bit wider than that. Change of length, and you see the finish on this green. I said the cooler it gets, the faster this carpet does get. It gets faster as the day wears on. Yes, Christine, it's pretty good. Oh, come on, Gary, don't be like that, mate. I've got a whole container here of Rocky Road, mate. Robbie just had a piece. Yeah. It's all mine, he just said. He enjoyed it. Yeah, no, Christine, it's absolutely beautiful up here. It's 26.9 degrees. The humidity is quite high, though, up here. I must admit that. Got up this morning around about 5 o'clock, and it was quite cool then. But, very pleasant here now, though, but it is a little bit humid, so... Hey, Lauren Carpenter with her next bowler. She just had to be a little bit wider again too on that side. Weight's absolutely spot on with this one. Beautiful weighted bowl. See, that wind just going to make a little bit of a difference. Susie McKenzie. G'day, Susie. And I think it might be your birthday today too, Susie. Many happy returns, Susie. Look forward to catching up with you soon too, kid. I haven't seen you for zonks. Miss seeing your smiling face, Susie. We'll catch you soon. Karen just correcting her grass line. It's still working its way into the head there now, as you can see. G'day, Dennis. How are you, mate? From Burnett Bowls Club. We'll see you guys shortly. We'll be up in Bagara next month. November. Looking forward to it. Tell you what, Pammy, how's your weight? Tell you what, she had a beautiful line on that. Just looking for about another 3.5 foot of weight there by the looks of that. Now, you told me, and that's your fact, it was a good bowl, wasn't it, Mary? Last end there, Kelsey's correction. Is just, well, you know what type of form she's been in, Mary, don't you? You know, she's been absolutely outstanding. So, Karen, just overcorrected, which is easy to do on this carpet, but once you get the hang of it, I'll tell you what, absolutely magnificent to play on. So, we've got a co-commentator coming in with me, a newish type of a player. Hasn't played much bowls, but knows a little bit about it. When I say hasn't played much bowls, that's in the last few days. We have a very good morning to hard-working member of the Queensland Match Committee and Mr. Jimmy C. Morning, Jimmy.
Got to get my headgear on first, Brian.
Yep.
Something wrong with it somewhere.
Yes, I think it's playing up a little bit, mate, by the looks of yours.
Let's see.
Just trying to sort it out for you, Jimmy. What a beautiful bowl there from Kelsey. First up bowl, jack high bowl, absolutely spot on. That sounds all right now, Jimmy. Say something.
That's how it works.
It's working.
That's how it works. Beautiful.
That's it.
Lucky we got Robbie there and not you.
Oh, mate, I would have had it fixed hours ago, mate. I'm telling you.
They're trying with this one too.
Yeah, you're not far away, mate. Great bowl here from Jacinta. That's a beautiful bowl from Jacinta Weier. Again, too, Jacinta's had a very much a stellar year also, too, Jimmy. She's been in fine form. I see that in her Premier League club, she at Hamilton, they moved her up to 3, and it seems to have picked her confidence up.
Oh, well, she played sensational in May down at Gold Coast, especially when we went to the carpet at Paradise Point. And who's she playing?
Yeah, Kelsey.
The one that hasn't lost a game for 873 days.
And doesn't look like losing one for the next 802, just quietly, Jimmy. She's in fine form, Kelsey, isn't she? Like, that's a beautiful bowl there by from Kelsey. Now, Jacinta's on a beautiful grass line here.
She's close too.
She's very close, mate. What another great bowl from Jacinta.
She got it.
Oh, what a great bowl. She's made 2 shots out of that too, in actual fact, Jim. May even be 3 shots there.
There's a bit of room.
Plenty of room there, though, for Bolivia to draw. But that really was a perfect bowl, wasn't it?
Well, this carpet is fairly fast, probably 17, and it's drawing like 19.
Yeah, it is too, mate, it is.
And to pick that off a bowl 5 inches away.
Yeah. Morning, Colin Hayes and Maddie Bell. How are you, boys?
Jockey Hayes. Right in the track work this morning, Colin?
Yeah, it was a great bowl, Christine, wasn't it? Great to see you last week too at Beanley Bowls Club too, Christine. Great to catch up with all our friends at Beanley. We had a great day up there. We had a quad series and it was really great to see everybody. Kathy Davies watching from New Zealand. Obviously related to Rachel. 2 bombs you did right there, Johnny. She's playing absolutely brilliant bowls, mate. Now, Bolivia.
It's getting back, but was it going in the sink?
Yes, Mark Winter. He is here and he is awake.
Hello, racer.
Yes.
Will be a very big asset to the Bagara Club in time. Mark and Jenny Lim have joined
Bagara?
Bagara probably 6 months ago and have played 4 days a week, maybe better.
Is that right?
Every day anything goes around, either Jenny or Mark's playing.
Tell you what, oh, she's just going to crash, Wendy.
Yeah, how far did that get up?
Well, it's probably cut it down to 2, I reckon, mate.
Got to be 2.
Good morning, Sue. How are you this morning? Look forward to catching up with you next week, Susan. G'day, Ian Ford and Wendy, watching from Portsmouth in England. No, Nico, not all the games, mate. There's 4 rinks in here and there's 4 rinks outside, buddy.
Wet Bagara. So it's raining at home, Kath, is it?
Yes, it is. Yes, we've had a call already from Bagara saying that it's a very, very wet. Yeah, will do, Damo. Hope to see him sometime today, buddy. Haven't seen him as yet, but I'm sure he'll be here soon, mate.
Cooper's here. I just was talking to him then as I walked across to here.
No, there you go. So Coop's here, Damo, so look forward to catching up with you, mate.
Now, the winners of this event will get their chance to play on a green running 12 or 13 and a green running 17 or 18.
A great bowl there from Wendy. That's a great bowl. Not too sure on the count. We'll ask Bolivia.
Have to be 3.
Three, yep. Thank you very much. 150 mil overnight in Bagara. Thank you very much for that call, Mark.
Oh, well. Gives me thinking I might have to water the lawn in the next 17 days.
No, mate, you're safe, buddy. Good morning, Colleen. Yeah, Nick, it's, mate, the green outside, Nick, I'm telling you, I've been talking to a fair few of the boys, and it looks sensational, mate. Really does. They tell me early in the week it was running 16.5, 17. It was running absolutely superbly, finishing beautiful, just like this carpet in here, Nick. But unfortunately, I said they've had over 50 mil of rain here last night, mate. It absolutely pelted down. Yesterday morning, absolutely hammered down here. The green was completely underwater, I've been informed. So, but mate, when it dries out, it's going to be absolutely fantastic, mate. Hey, good on you, Cole. Have a good weekend at the summit, mate. Enjoy, mate. So we've got pretty much a full-length end here, mate. This is really going to sort the girls out, mate. But what quality bowls we've had here already this morning, though, Jim, in the few ends that we've had. Of course, for all our viewers out there, it's 21 ends. It's a real game of bowls. So we've got 2 games today and 2 games tomorrow, Jim.
Yep.
Then Monday, Tuesday, we go to pairs.
Yep.
Then Wednesday, Thursday, singles, mate.
Yep, your voice should be perfect by then.
You reckon? Well, think of the knowledge these, particularly people like Staggers and that, and even Nick's going to learn, mate. So looking forward to seeing Nick next weekend. Not next weekend, I should say Nick the weekend after, mate, down at Tweed Heads.
Yep.
And I've already been told that you're playing pistol, I've led to believe, Nico. So they must have done the draw from what Pistol told me this morning.
Well, that may not be true.
Isn't it? Okay, I'm only going on hearsay, so see a good shot there of Lauren's delivery.
That's pretty good organising for...
So smooth, it's beautiful delivery.
Heading the right way too.
Yep. Yes, not too far away. Mum hasn't got too excited just as yet. Oh, good correction there by Lauren. Not too far away. As you said, it was definitely heading in the right direction there, Jim.
We lost track of it a bit. We have a little pick of the neighbours from mostly the Bushrangers team there on the next rink.
Yes.
And
yes. Now, there's the person, if he listens to us more often, could learn a hell of a lot, mate. G'day, Stags. How are you, mate? Always say that to Stags, mate, every time I see him.
Well, you better cheek him, not me.
He's a good lad, mate. Known him for years. Paul Stagger. Pammy Rowe. Beautiful delivery there, Pammy. Very balanced. Good morning, Nuggy.
We are all playing a little bit wide on that hand. Perhaps that might be what happens on that hand. We will know after another 6 days play on it.
Yes. I think everybody's treating it with the respect that it does deserve, though, Jim, because it is taking quite a bit of grass on that hand. So
it appears that everybody was perfect going up there, and to me, I'm signalling, getting a little whistle that maybe that hand's a yard skinnier than they expect.
Yeah, what a great bowl here from Karen Goldsworthy.
She doesn't want to cut that jack across to the others.
Well, the reason being, too, as you can feel here too, Jim, the wind is coming across the green, which it normally does here. It normally comes across in behind us where we are. And this is definitely the wider hand.
You're feeling the wind?
Yes, I am, mate. Yes, I am.
You must have a lot better feel than I am.
Yeah, mate. Very caring person, mate. That's why, buddy.
That's a track.
Yeah, how's the weight? Pretty close, mate. Very close. G'day, Christine, watching from a very wet Toowoomba. No, mate, we've got plenty of Jaffas here to Jamie. There's no need to panic, mate.
I just noticed this rocky road in front of me, and I'm a little bit short on breakfast at the moment. It's
Looking good, you reckon?
fairly tempting to have half a kilo of rocky road for breakfast. How would that go?
Yep.
Well, we've decided to get back to the forehand here. And don't think that's as wide.
Ronaldo watching from the Philippines. Good on you, mate. Yeah, not wide enough there, young Jacinta.
She's going to make the journey.
Tell you what, weight's absolutely spot on, mate.
And who knows who's got shot. They're all about equal.
They are. I don't know what you think. I'd probably favour Karen's back bowl here. What do you think?
No. I think the Jack High Bowl, really. Somebody's going to beat it soon.
Yeah. Kelsey's just running a little bit through the head there, so bowl's finished in a very handy location, though. It's a pleasure bringing it to you, Patricia. G'day, Christian. How are you, mate?
Chris, it short on breakfast was that we had to be here about 6:30 to watch Robbie Allen do all his work. I could watch people work all day, so I got here early so I could watch him.
Mate, and the thing about it, though, Chris, he was absolutely devastated to see how much work that I actually contribute to this wonderful production.
In actual fact, I'm here to tell you now that I saw him sweating last night.
Yes.
I should have had a picture of it on my phone.
Yes. That's all right. I got plenty of selfies from the sweat coming pouring out of my forehead there.
Sweat was pouring off him, and
Yeah.
it was hard for me to watch him work. It was that he was sweating so much.
The humidity when we put in the cables out was about 110% after that rain. My God.
And then the rain came again. It was in between storms.
Storms, yes, it was too.
Well, it probably was 100% humidity.
Absolutely.
It was 100% humidity on your face and forehead, I know that.
Oh, mate, it was. So Wendy got an open draw down here, a lovely little port.
And she's got some track. She's... I was going to call it, but I don't know. It's going to be a shot. That's going to be the shot.
The shot.
Does it match up? I've only just sat down. Does it match up with that Jack Eye bowl?
Pretty hard to tell there, mate, isn't it, eh? Pretty hard to tell. So Bolivia. She's got that nice little port to come in here.
And she's not up again.
No, just needed a bit more weight with that, mate. Grass line, absolutely spot on once again, as you said. Well, not once again, sorry, that's at first bowl, I should say. But that's really closed that gap there. Now, Jacinta's bowl, that's Jacinta's bowl on the run in there. So any movement on that?
It may already count, but we're a bit unsure of what's the second closest bowl. Well, something's going to happen here. Needs a feather.
Well, that's definitely taken the measure out of it there, Jim, for sure. Yeah, Jamie, you see him on the rink next door, mate, the Downs girls, mate, and yeah, they've got it there by the looks of it there, Robbie. So we've got the Downs girls, and they're playing Port Curtis.
Barb Hippersley said hi from... Okay, I didn't realise it was Barb sending that message. I did explain to Bev that her influence was missed on Thursday with you guys having coffees and tomato juice. It's close.
Bolivia very close, mate.
She might have to touch it because she's going a bit.
Oh, gee whiz. What a great try.
Oh, that'll be second shot.
G'day, Bev. How are you? How's the Mount Isa boys? Yes, I tell you, they had a good night last night. I can assure you of that. They were very well behaved, though. I will say that, Bev. But they had a good chinwag to them all.
They backed the winner of race 4 at Moonee Valley, I know.
Yes, they
They
certainly.
all had plenty on that.
Yes, I heard the roar and wondered what happened there to realise that their horse just got up, Bev. So they're not going home broke. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, they might be by now. That
Well,
was
they
only
might be.
race 4. But,
Yes.
but,
Yes.
I know they influenced myself into having small wager on it.
Oh, so you're another one. There's been quite a few in there. We're pretty happy last night.
We did give a bit of a yell when it was going to get beat, and Alex Murtaugh said that can't win, and it jumped out of the ground and won by a good foot.
That's right.
And he was ostracised, would be a good word for saying it couldn't win.
Okay, Lauren with her first bowl.
Coming out of the snow.
Yep. Not too far away.
That's well, this is only their third end going this way.
Yeah, you see that sun belting down in the background there. It's making it a little bit fuzzy there as the cameras play up a little bit.
Here it comes.
Yeah, I tell you what, not too far away.
Here it comes.
What a beautiful bowl there from Rachel. That's a beautiful bowl. G'day, Brian Stewart. How are you, bud? Hope you're well, mate. Talk to you later on, buddy. Johnny Walker. Good morning, Mr. Walker.
Pedro, can you give us updates on the Port Curtis and Down score?
Yeah, mate, at the moment I can't because there's both the skips stand right in front of the scoreboard, mate.
When we swap to the other end, you'll be able to read it yourself, Pedro.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'll try and get an update.
2-1 on 3.
2-1 on 3, Pedro. Two-one to Darling Downs. Another great bowl here from Rachel, mate. Two great bowls there from Rachel Davies.
Yeah, the other blue bowls are handy too.
Yep. Very handy from Lauren, that's for sure.
If you were leading and you had those two blue bowls, you'd be pleased enough.
I'd be very happy, mate.
You'd be ecstatic, actually.
I would be.
I should.
Of course I would
How
be.
about I say anybody?
Yeah, good.
Anybody who had those two blue bowls would be
Good
very
try
happy.
there from Pammy. Just got the wrong side of that.
All the best from Perth.
Yeah, Ron used to be a member of Southport Bowls Club.
Okay.
And great bloke. And he moved back to Perth to be close to his family. And yeah, you look after yourself, Ronnie. I'm glad you're enjoying the coverage, mate.
Karen walked away from that one pretty early, and now we know why.
Yes. This rink here, or not the rink, the carpet with the pace of it, Jim, as I said, it's from what I'm led to believe, when they put down Pine Rivers, and initially this was their next job. So it's exactly the same carpet as it was at Pine. And if you cut your grass, you will be very severely punished.
It's not as quick as Pine.
Probably because it's a little bit humid up here compared to what Pine can be at times, though, Jim.
Well, the Bundy boys, I quizzed them. I rolled on it a fair bit yesterday. And
Yes.
the tournament at Woodgate that just finished last weekend.
Last weekend, mate, yes.
I said, is it fast as Woodgate? They said about 2 seconds slower than Woodgate.
Oh, okay.
Woodgate was flying.
Yep. Oh.
And they said it was faster than the other green at Woodgate, which was a couple of seconds slower.
Slower.
But certainly drawing. It's drawing.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
It's drawing a second faster than the actual push speed.
Yes.
Which probably makes it a high number because it's travelling further.
Jacinta just running across the head with this one. Once again, though, look at her weight control there. Absolutely spot on. G'day, Rosalind, watching from Ferrybow. And Joan Stafford watching too.
You've got to get them out there on this carpet.
Yeah, that's true.
And you've got to actually give them a bit of a push. Probably a bit similar to the fast green at Mooloolaba, which everybody says that runs 20-something.
Yes.
It runs about 17, but it draws about 20-something.
20 seconds. Look at that running across the head there. Good morning, George. George Rolson.
And when they come off the grass green, which had that storm on it last night to go with the 40 mil the night before,
Yes.
they will probably find this green feels very fast after coming off 12 or 13.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, great attempt there. Great attempt.
we're all spearing across 4 feet.
Yeah, great attempt.
She did pick it up last end coming this way.
Yeah. Okay, she got a bit of grass line.
No,
No,
she
she
waved
was starting to
she
move.
waved,
Yeah,
she
had to be a little
waved a
bit
hand
wider.
out
Yeah,
to it.
had to be a little bit wider.
About 6 feet.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, not 6 feet. Nearly 2 lines.
Just gonna go off it.
You leaving me?
No. So we see there. Wendy got first bowl here. Probably just the one down, I think. Jim, what's your call on that one? I think that
Definitely.
Yeah, just the one down by looks of it from here.
The one on the way in, on the other hand, is
Yeah.
she's.
They just haven't got the weight, mate.
Well, look at them all. They've all gone the same grass.
grass, yes, haven't they?
4 foot across, nearly 2 lines.
And the rationale behind that's quite simple. It's because the wind is coming across that. Well, that is definitely the wider hand of the two because that's the way the wind's coming across the
There's
green.
a little opening to the right of us.
Yes.
Because we're just on the left-hand side at halfway. Now she's out there. So she's got the right grass. She only has to... Oh, she's still getting across a bit.
Great bowl. Great bowl, Bolivia.
Getting across a bit, but not very much.
Mm.
She didn't want to touch that jack.
Mm.
But she sent it out there and it still crossed the line. So if she holds this shot, 2 shots,
Yep.
she'll want to really send it out there to make sure she doesn't cross the line. This is closer. It's having a little bit of a rumble. And we can see...
Oh, gee
We can
whiz.
see Prammy's knee, and then we could see the ball go through the gap.
Just very, very close. Great attempt there from Wendy.
Now we'll see how B goes here. Holding, you've got to be wide.
Yep.
And it's wide already, and she's taken a grass.
Yes, she has.
Don't know that she arrives, but she's going across again.
That's fine.
Got me again.
Well, she got 2 anyway, so
Look how far that's got across.
cross, yeah, 2 shots. Yep. Handy pick up, 5 all. No, quality game, really, Jim, isn't it? So it's just going to take
quality players.
Yeah, well, they are.
You're
too.
talking the obvious 2 favourites to win the final, playing in the first round. It doesn't mean that they will be getting to the final or winning it, but they're favourites. They don't win every race.
And there's some great teams here. That's it. Of course, for those of you who aren't aware, there's 8 zones in the Queensland state, and of course you start off at club level in your club championships, and then you go on and win your zone, which is
District.
no mean feat. Your district, I should say. District, and then you go to zone, and then you'll finish here. So every one of these teams so far is undefeated in this event. So pretty much a pretty mean feat, really, Jimmy.
Most clubs play, say, in the 4s, play 4 events, 4 games to get there, and then you play all the clubs in your district, which is at least another 3.
Yes.
So you're up to 7 wins, and then you go to the zone games. You better add another 2 or 3 on there.
Yes.
So you've probably had to win 10 in a row to get this stage.
Yep.
And some districts or clubs would have had to win 14 or 15 in a row to get to this stage.
To get there, yes, no, it's as I said, it's no mean feat to get here undefeated. So we see plenty of grass here from Lauren Carpenter, of course.
Now this is the hand that doesn't quite get back.
No.
They all bowled on that black line last time coming this way.
100% correct.
And they'll play a few more on that black line before they sort it out completely.
G'day, Reedy. G'day, Lukey Day. How are you, mate?
And this hand will finish on that same black line.
Which it will do too, Jim.
Across there. Not quite.
Close to it.
So with that, as you're talking breeze, whether it's the breeze or whether it's whatever, that hand's a bit wider than that hand.
Morning, Diane Lenham. How are you? Looking forward to seeing your son up here
Bear.
this week. See Chrissy and Shawnee.
We have another one on that black line.
Yes, piling up there, Jim, that's for sure. Yeah, good call there by B, telling Karen just to beat that bowl there.
And I don't know whether Goldie can get that one back.
A bit wide, mate.
It's going to be behind somewhere.
Yep.
And I am not going to say black line anymore.
G'day, Tristan. How are you, mate? Okay, Pammy's sticking, well, her forehand because she's being a left-hander.
She's got it out.
This will come back from there.
She's got it out, and she's got a bit of left-hander's curl, makes her a toucher.
Look at this. What a great bowl by Pam Rowe. That's a great bowl. Brought Lauren's back bowl into play without doubt. By the looks of that. So she's made 2 out of that. So
Goldie's got a bit better grass here.
she's got a better grass line, mate. Any movement on this front one of Rachel's is very beneficial too.
She got around it. Just around it. Might have gone off a fraction earlier with that got around it call, eh?
Mate, it wasn't too far away though, but only just got a feather. Pretty lucky she got it there too by the looks of it. So Pam, how good's her memory? Just got to beat this last bowl.
She's out there again.
Yep, and they'll come back from there, mate.
She's out there again. She's a foot heavy.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's a big foot.
Handy home there, though, mate.
It's a big foot.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's Ronnie doing running around the sideline there? Ah, we've got some update on the scores.
Yes, thanks Linda Morris very much for that. Another hard-working match committee person. Well done, Linda.
For the men's scores. First game is Desi Khan versus Wayne Barnett. 9-4 after 5 ends to Des. Huey is 4-2 against Scott Franklin after 5 ends. Damien McGee and Biscuits Walsh are 4-all after 5. And Tony Williams is leading 11-0 over Newbie after 6 ends. So,
Well, did you hear that?
no, I missed one.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Robbie just come in and he said he's left the lollies back in his unit.
You what?
He's left the lollies back in his
I
unit.
only bring the scores to pick a lolly up on the way through.
Well, we got a treat for you.
Hang on, I'm going for some Rocky Road now because you guys will be eating the whole lot of it in a minute. Good shot of you.
What a great bowl.
We're not watching.
Sensational bowl. It's, I tell you what.
Lucky you brought the cameras, eh?
Mate, God, that is lucky.
He left the lollies behind.
He bought the important things, mate. He's got the cameras.
Lucky he brought the cameras.
Good morning, Jake. G'day, Gail. How are you? The green's running superbly here, Gail. It really is. You'd love it. I'll tell you that right now. You would love it. You see there, Jacinta really got to play the perfect bowl here, doesn't she? I'll tell you what, has she got the weight? She's got a beautiful line. I just don't think she's got the run, mate. She had the line she was after.
No, didn't get back in properly from there.
Yeah.
Yes, Gail. You might like this speed of green, but I'm sure Budgie would think it'd be too fast for him.
Now, that's one thing. That's a very good call there, Troy. He had one job and one job only to do today, mate, was to bring the lollies. That's all he had to do because I had everything under control here.
Yeah, I'd like to see that. Just think there'll be twice as many lollies tomorrow. Well, I've got to talk, seeing as you're chewing on Rocky Road. Bee's right out there with the right grass. She's on to the
Yellow bowl, just going to miss it.
yellow bowl, not quite.
What beautiful weight she had on that, though, Jim.
We updated some of these sideways cameras since I was with you guys because they seem to be. I think we only had one in the middle. Now you got one quarter away, and then we get to see more of the sideways of that, like that shot there. I'm sure we didn't have that last time I was helping you guys out.
No, mate. Robbie's,
so we're going for another $500,000 worth of cameras, have we?
mate, Robbie saved up all his pocket money that we pay him and went out and bought a new camera, mate.
Okay.
No, we bought 2 new cameras in actual fact for him, just to shut him up. I believe you're playing a little bit more aggressive line here. You're just trying to play under Kelsey's bowl.
But it's going.
So you're going to get the edge of this. What a great bowl from Bolivia. Definitely one.
And the shot.
Yeah, definitely one.
As expected, this game was going to be close. And she's close here too.
She's awfully close to this, mate.
She's got to get the inside of the yellow.
Oh, wrong side. What a great try, though.
6-5.
Great bowl there
6.
from Bolivia.
6-5 after 6 is what we expected.
So we've got a g'day Patrick watching from Montreal.
And hello Fiona Hall.
G'day Fee. G'day Nico. We've got Anne Little watching from Dunedin, New Zealand. That's where Robbie Allen was actually born, you know, was in Dunedin.
Is there a T in that? It looks like, doesn't look much like Little to me.
Lily, sorry. There's no T. I looked at the 2 dots.
There's
I
no
thought it was
lollies.
crossed.
There's no lollies and now there's no T.
Yes, sorry, Anne. And Lily. I could only see the 2 dots and I thought it was a T. So we see Broadbeach, once again, their tactic is to basically go pretty close to full length, mate.
They must be learning off Omar.
Yeah, 2-2, mate. Yeah, well, that was one of Helen's Bowls tactics when they were at their peak. So lovely delivery there from Rachel.
Yeah.
Not going to be too far away, neither.
She going to hang? She going to hold up, or she going to get this bit of swisho?
No, it's going to be not too far away, mate. It's a beautiful first up bowl there from Rachel.
Good shot.
Hey, g'day, James. How are you, mate? Great to have you on board, buddy. And Jenny watching from Encounter Bay.
John Fitzpatrick.
Watching from Vietnam. My God, g'day, John. And Janet. Paul's watching from Armidale. What's this bowl starting to turn in now? It's just got enough run, not quite.
Penny Sellers. Nice 1B from Gin Gin.
Yep.
Basically where the girls started rolling
Started
when they were
bowling.
about 13.
That's correct, mate. Bolivia and Cass. Yep, Cassandra. It was great to see Cass just at the...
Pick this one up.
Yeah, great bowl.
Not quite. Got it on the nose. That'd have been good, those 2 white bowls.
Gordon Kane watching from Dallas, Texas, USA. Good on you, mate.
Dallas, Texas.
And I thought you'd be on board, Mark. Of course you would be, mate, watching your teammates there from the Hamilton Power. Good to have you on board, mate.
And Janet, wife of Hogues.
Great bowl here from Lauren.
A wet Billawheeler.
Yeah, very wet Billawheeler it would be too. G'day, Brian Pearce. How you going, mate?
Well, don't want it to rain too much that I don't get back down south, you know. You blokes might have to go north.
We are going north, mate.
You're going north, are you?
Yep. We're heading to Townsville after this one, mate. Robbie and I up to Townsville on Friday.
See that picture up on the top left hand with all those beautiful looking blokes in the box there?
Yep. Mark's watching from Bunaroo. Sandy Straits doing well for a little flub. Good on you, mate. Okay. Good
We're
grass line. Could be just
We're a bit quick as well, I
A
think.
bit quick, I think that's why it's not working at the moment. So
It's working now just before it splashes.
yes. Great to have all our viewers on board. So we see Karen's delivery here, very much concentration. See the girls behind her. Great shot there by Robbie. This is working well with me back in the chair, mate. You can see trying all his tricks that I've taught him now over the years.
Even made him cough. I suppose he got that smoker's cough.
Yeah, he smokes all the time, mate. Not my problem, mate. I must admit, though, he coming up here yesterday, he gave up smoking.
Did he?
Yep. Kept asking me to pull over, but I wouldn't.
That's why he had to give up
That's why
smoking.
he gave up smoking. Yes, looking after the lad. That's all I was doing, mate. Just looking after the lad.
Extending his lifetime a couple of years.
Yes.
This one's nearly going with the first one, Pammy.
Yeah, very good try, though. Very good try.
Didn't want to be short with that bowl, inviting her to sit it.
You get a good shot here of Kelsey. Beautiful, fluent delivery she has there. So well balanced. G'day, Roger. How are you, mate? We'll have a look for you in a minute, mate.
Come the last foot. Come the last 2 foot.
Yep.
Sit. Coming. Coming for the jack.
Got it. What a great bowl there from Jacinta Weier. That's a magnificent bowl. Yeah, Roger, the last score we read out there, mate, the Fraser Coast boys...
11-0.
We're 11-0 in front, mate. Yeah, Rog. So...
Clinton Bailey. Hello, Clinton.
Hey, good on you, Robert. I'm glad you're enjoying the telecast, mate. G'day, Clinton Bailey. How are you, buddy? See you in a couple of weeks down at Tweed, mate. Yeah, Kelsey. She wasn't too happy with that one, Kelsey. You can see why. It's pulled up a bit short. Hey, Susan, watching from Nowra. Matey's backed everything, I can let you know, Tim.
Smithy winners. Kids need new shoes. We haven't got to that stage, Timmy.
We don't need new shoes yet.
No, we haven't got to that stage of the day. Desi Wilson, how are the Pirates going? They were leading 4-2 after 5 ends, Des.
Of course, you know where Wendy and Lauren got all their skills from, don't you?
No, but you're going to tell us.
From Marion Wilson, out west. You know where she came from?
No,
Why not?
I'll let you say that one.
Dear, no. Wendy was telling me a story this morning that her mother-in-law is a keen bowler, and just to give her a big call out this morning, mate. So she's done very, very well. Good on you, Marion. Enjoy your bowls. Great to hear. Good luck story.
How fast is the artificial green from George Rolleston? I'm saying it's 17, drawing 19.
Oh, good attempt there by Wendy once again. Just probably got fourth shot there by the looks of it. Maybe third, but it makes it a little bit hard there for Bolivia to get in.
You have to make sure they leave this end. Like that bowl there, watching Bolivia's delivery, if it was a proper 19, that would be that would definitely be in the sink. But you've got to put them out there as well with that little bit
Extra. Tell you what,
you've got to feel them leave.
Oh, another little edge. I thought she may have got it that way there, Jim.
Well,
Christine, it's 2 sections of 4, so it's actually post-sectional with the 2 leading teams tomorrow afternoon going in to play the grand final, of which is the gold and silver medal, and the 2 teams that finish second in their section go on and play for the bronze medal match. So
Just an answer to Wade there. A tricky rink. It's we've moved it over from, it's not the one near the edge. We've moved it over 3/4 of the green.
Yep. Good to see you, Wade, too. Look forward to catching up with you, buddy.
To not be the ditch rink.
Desi, the last call we had on the boys, Linda Morris is doing the run around for us, but last we had on the boys, they were leading 4-2 over Scotty Franklin rink. So now here's a tactics between the two teams. As we can see, Broadbeach deliberately go 3/4 2-2, and looks as though that the Hamilton Power team, led by Wendy Wilson, is going to go to minimum to shortish lengths. So very contrasting styles by both teams there, Jim.
It's a bit further than minimum. 3/4.
3/4, though, yeah. But
it's not up on the tee where the others are playing.
Yeah. So Lauren with her first bowl.
Don't want it back.
Tell you what, she's played this very well. Very good first up bowl. Yeah, we apologise for the bit of flickering there, ladies and gentlemen. It's just the sheer glare coming in behind it, and the camera's picking that up, unfortunately, so not much we can do about that.
Maybe you should have brought the lollies instead of the cameras.
Well, I think so, mate. We would have had more fun anyway, wouldn't we? We only got one job to do. Bring the lollies.
That reminds me of one lousy goat. One lousy time he left the lollies behind. Now he's called Mr. Leave the Lollies Behind.
Mr. Leave the Lollies Behind. You got that right, mate.
How sad.
Yes.
Lucky he's your boss.
Hey, good on you, Andrew. It's all good, mate. You know, it's a bit of fun, son. I can always, when I say things like that, Andrew, I always see if you're on air, mate. And it doesn't take long for you to jump on board when I say that, mate.
2 good shots.
Good on you, Faye Whittaker. How are you, Faye? 2 very good bowls there from Lauren. Absolutely fantastic. But I will pass on your call there, Andrew, to your lovely wife next time she crosses over.
Faye Whittaker. I think there's karaoke on tonight here, Faye, for $1,000.
Well, Faye will probably...
I would think we would have won it last year.
I reckon Faye will probably start running here now.
No, Ray and I...
Oh, Ray, was it?
Ray and I were very instrumental in cleaning out the last few people watching the karaoke.
I think I do recall something in those lines.
Well, we were devastating. In fact, we devastated the number of people watching, staying on at the club.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
Yeah, look, it's still running. G'day, Ryan. How are you, buddy? Good to see you the other week, mate, at the awards ceremony down at Crown Plaza, mate.
And Ryan was mixed in with that little bit of karaoke too, as I recall, nearly exactly 12 months ago.
My Godfather, you need an interpreter if Ryan was singing.
No, he was watching the soccer, or cheering in the soccer that he was losing.
Great bloke, mate. So Karen on the mat at the moment playing a forehand, and as Jimmy has pointed out, this hand just seems to be holding slightly. Definitely the narrower hand of the two. Just not getting back to the line there, as Jim has pointed out previously. But running absolutely superbly here. Very, as I said, very similar to the Old Pine Rivers pace greens.
Oh, it's not as fast as the Old Pine Rivers.
Not quite, but any movement on any of these bowls here would be very handy for the Team Wilson.
Pammy got the left-hander's curl to bring that one home.
Yep. We've got a nice little target there now.
Yes.
Yes.
Stewie Harrigan. Live stream the karaoke. No, we're not doing that.
Don't worry, Stewie, when Robbie goes away, we will be, mate.
Lawman. It is Cox Plate Day. I can't fill in all the time. I don't know where Peter Balderson is.
Tool, yes, he was coming in, but he seemed to have disappeared.
He was here this morning.
Yep.
I know I get a breakfast break shortly. John Hammond, Stewie Harrigan. Wishka.
Just playing with a little bit extra weight through the head by the looks of Bolivia's calling Kelsey on.
I think she needs about 100 foot of weight.
Yeah, I'd be playing a more aggressive on this carpet too, Jim. I'd be playing.
Ooh, that's a hard shot to play.
Yeah, I'd be playing.
She's played it pretty well, but she's inside that first one. If she could get to the split.
Well, yeah.
Can't have played it much better than
Couldn't
that.
have played it much better, but you'd agree what I'm saying, that if you went quicker on that, I think you get a lot better result than trying to play it with control, Jim.
Well, I got 1, 2, 3 after those blue ones go,
Yeah.
and we don't know if they'll both go until we hit them.
Unbelievable, Jimmy. Unbelievable, mate. Jimmy Dalrymple, our wonderful host where we're staying, up in Mackay. He had one job to do this morning, mate. Bring the lollies. One job only, mate. Unbelievable.
You're looking after his smoking habit, and he's looking after your waistline. You guys are looking after each other.
Thank God this person turned up with a container of Rocky Road for us, mate. That's all I can say.
I'm going to have a crack at it.
We can see a bit of a call there from Bolivia, so she's get a little bit more aggressive here by the looks of it.
Kelsey can run at the head, and Bolivia as good as the men play.
Well, Bolivia's got a wonderful drive on her, mate, as you know.
Inside edge and draw it.
Yeah, look at that for a bowl. That's a colossal bowl. Oh, did it fall the right way, though. What a great try. Hang on, just... Yes, Andrew, I was just talking to Wendy and she does agree with that comment of yours. So, Bolivia got first bowl. Wendy first bowl. 6 all on 7 ends. Doesn't get much better than this, Jim, does it?
Don't talk to me while I'm eating Rocky Road.
I love doing that. He's going all right, Derek. He's going all right, mate.
In the area for a split.
Great bowl there by Wendy. Played that beautifully. Beautiful control. Obviously, Andrew's taught her that over the years. Good morning, Roger. Watching from Satellite, Washington in the USA. Great to have you on board, mate. G'day, Bob. How's Christchurch? Brethro, how are you, mate? Hey, Kels, having a good look at this.
Whisker.
Yep, under that.
I'll catch it.
Yeah, it looks that way, mate. So playing with a lot of weight by the sounds of that call there.
Well, it has to be dealt with.
Yes.
Needs a bit of help off that. That much help.
Well, she got one out. So I'm assuming that last bowl of Wendy's is shot, I'm assuming, but we're about to find out, I guess. Hard to say there, Jim, isn't it? When you just look at that picture there, it's
Still shot.
Yeah. Wendy changing her hand, playing her forehand.
She's about the right track too.
Going to come down to her weight.
She just got to get inside Pammy's shoulder.
Tell you what, she's not too bad. Oh, just caught the edge of it. Just caught the edge of it. Bolivia just going to try and sit on the inside edge of that bowl by the looks of it. There was the call there, Jim, by the looks of it.
The way she was waving her hand round.
Yes.
That's what she said.
Just looking at her call.
Let me have a look at the book here. We're 5-4 in the next door rink.
Yes, it's North Toowoomba on the left-hand side. So,
There's one game.
okay, Bolivia, she's got away too. She's got this pretty well pointed. This isn't going to be too far away. She got the inside edge. She has. Bang, bang. Oh, gee whiz, how unlucky was that? She couldn't have played that much better, Jim. Played that absolutely superbly.
Had to get off and pick up the jack.
Yes. Gee whiz, that was close.
She had to pick up the jack
Yep.
off that.
Thank you, Troy, for those 200 stars. From my knowledge on that one there, it is Booneroo, Fraser Coast. Troy? Hope you're well too, mate. So I got the mat back a bit there, mate, but
The Tansy team, for those wishing to know, is in the ladies. Tansy's running away from Surat after 7 ends. They've opened up a big lead.
yep. Yes, they have too.
We can't see the full scoreboard, which is between Anderson and Anderson.
Yes.
May the best Anderson win.
With 3-5 it is, in actual fact,
You can see 3-5.
3-5.
Okay, well at that rate, that's Marlin Coast 3 and Emeralds 5.
So there you go, another great game. Now look at this here from Rachel, not far away once again. Geez, these two girls have had a great tussle up front.
Banger.
Really have.
No, nowhere near a toucher.
See the people behind the rinks. There's a good crowd in here today at South Suburban Bowls Club up in Mackay. A magnificent day. It's around 29.5 degrees at the moment. It's
No, you don't believe that thing.
29.5. So it tells us.
When we were freezing down at Broadbeach, it said 29.
Yes, it
It
does.
was
That.
closer to 9.
Yeah. We've got some great bowls to bring to you the next week. Also, Jim, of course, we've got 6 days here in South Suburban Bowls Club in Mackay, and then we're off to Townsville for the North versus South Challenge, and then we're back home for a day, and I get to eat out for a change. I actually eat at home, which I'm looking forward to, and then head off to Tweed Heads for 4 days. So some great bowls being brought to you.
4 days of the 8s and the pennants.
Pennants on behalf of Bowls Queensland. It's a wonderful initiative of Bowls Queensland to showcase this wonderful game of ours.
Great firing, those 2 lead bowls.
Yeah, really setting the heads up, aren't they? Really, it's.
See a nice picture of Jeffrey Gill in
Jeffrey,
the background
yeah,
there.
see Jeffrey.
I mean, we better cut that angle off from now on.
Look at those 2 bowls there from Rachel, though, mate. She's not far away, is she? God, she's leading beautifully here this morning.
We're in behind and we've got an update.
Linda Morrish.
We've Desi Khan versus Wayne Barnett. We've added 2 on each, so they're 11-6, 7 ends. And Hewson and Franklin are 5 all on 8. McGee and Biscuits Walsh is 7-4 to McGee, 6 ends. And the Williams were 11-0, they're 12-1. That's basically 11-0 hanging on.
And a big thank you to Linda for bringing us
Thank
those
you, Linda.
results.
Can you get me the winners in the first 3 races at Moonee Valley as well?
I'll just go from race 4 to the close, please. G'day, Melissa. How are you? How you going, Mel?
We're
How's
in
the
the
new
area
house?
somewhere here.
Yeah, not too far away.
We're in the area somewhere when it was halfway.
Oh, what a great try by Pammy Rowe. G'day, Troy. Where's it played at, mate? South Suburban, my friend. Up in Townsville. Suburban, well, not South Suburban, I should say just Suburban, I should say. This is South Suburban, Mackay. It's played in Suburban Bowls Club, mate, up in Townsville. Looking forward to seeing all of our friends up there. A great bowl here from Karen Goldsworthy. He's just going to trail this kitty, tuck it out of sight. There's a grower, just stuck it out in the open a little bit. Got a nice shot on here just to reach it. But can't play that reaching weight, can you, Jim, on this type of green?
Well, you can, but you've got to be a genius. Matty Lucas, even Matty Lucas might be able to play 6 foot of weight on this green.
Oh, I think Matty could, mate. True champion.
No, he's a bloody Victorian.
He's a good lad, mate. Okay, Jacinta, so I tell you what, she's not going to be too far away by the time it's finished. It's more of draw weight Look at it coming. What a great bowl. What a great try. Oh. Well, she got shot out of it.
Well, I guess Maddie came from the north of Victoria where the greens do run a bit faster than the south side.
Always good to see Maddie, mate. So we see Bolivia just thinking about what to play here.
Are we going to attack it? She's sort of asking Kelsey her opinion, which would be...
Get the ball.
Which would be regarded as an opinion that you would ask for.
Oh, yes.
That onto that at Suzanne.
And...
Nobody knows now.
No one knows. But they had 3 seconds before, Jim. I don't think they got 3 seconds now, though, mate. So
I think
it was a very good attacking bowl there from Kelsey. Just a little bit unlucky with the result.
I think the Jackeye bowls would be shot close.
Well, it'd be pretty close, mate, wouldn't it? You know what I mean?
They didn't give us much of a call.
No. Which would be Jacinta's bowl.
This one will get home.
Yeah, coming home now, mate.
This one will get home, and so nearly a toucher.
That is the shot, for sure. That's a great bowl, mate. Gee whiz, she's playing very well here today, Jacinta Weier.
Yeah, well, I hadn't seen her play for probably a couple of years before the state titles, and she was a notch higher up during May.
She's really playing with a lot of confidence. Johnny Newell, of course, who was the bowls coordinator and is now a state manager for Henselite, of course, Johnny, had faith in her this year and actually put her to play third in their Premier League team, Jim, because she was playing very well as a lead and two there earlier, and it just lifted her confidence to a brand new level that she now belongs. And I think that's what happens with a lot of players, mate. Once they get that feeling that they belong, their game improves out of sight. A bit like you, mate, where you're still trying to make your way in our great game.
I've nearly given up.
I said make your way out of it. That's what I'm saying, mate. Same as I have, mate.
We had a few missing in the zone finals, and I had to play a couple of games in the zone finals. So,
yep.
How good did John Munch play to carry us by 13 and 12?
Mate, I don't think they'll be carrying you, Jimmy. I played against you, mate, at your peak.
I know they were carrying me,
mate. I know
because I was there.
I know how well you can play, buddy.
They're petrified. If we lose another player, I might have to play in the pennant finals.
Pennant finals, mate. I don't think you disgrace yourself, mate. Be hard to get you concentrating on a Saturday afternoon, though, I will say that.
It's hard to get me to concentrate on a Saturday morning. All the work will be done by lunchtime.
All the work will be done, mate. No, Bolivia just missed. He nearly got an inside edge off that.
Big hand, that end.
Yeah, it is, and it's really coming across, mate.
Brad Kiley's in the corner, just moving away from Geely. Maybe it's his shout. He is walking down the back there towards the bar.
Yeah.
Get some grass. Righto, well, I'll just bump you out of the conversation for a couple of minutes, Brian, and carry on regardless. John Burriston's Cooktown. What are you doing in Cooktown? Peter Goldsworthy. Northern Territory. You're working up there at the moment, Peter. The husband of Karen. His father, John Goldsworthy, he died recently, and we had a big day as a sort of a memorial day last Saturday. We had 84 players turned up for a life member of our club that is no more. A great hard worker for the Bargara Club, John Goldsworthy. Peter being his son, and married to Karen. That's the hardest part of that. Working up at Northern Territory be nothing to that. We're out there on that hand, but I don't know that she's nearly here. Okay, we haven't got across too often on that hand. Maybe they're still trying to figure out the exact grass. Oh, we have to... we've bumped out Brian and we've brought in one of the local celebrities. And if I said that we have to pay big money to get toolboarders and on here to give us some of his knowledge. Welcome, Peter.
Hey Jim, how are you, mate?
Pretty good.
Nice day today. Outside anyway.
Well, the westerly wind was blowing this morning up here. It was almost cold in Mackay and the storm cleared.
Wouldn't be any chance of that. Good game of bowls on here, Jimmy.
Yes, they've just managed to do a couple of ends in a row. It's been point for point. 9-6 isn't what you'd call a break.
No, and that last end coming down this way, Bolivia was a bit unlucky. She got the bowl where she wanted to, but it sat on her second shot to make 3.
It would have made a difference in the scoreline, of course. Although we
Yeah,
have a
but
message on our other thing for Peter Goldsworthy. Good luck to Karen's team. Donna from Lawn. Don't know where that is, Pete. Wayne Wilson's watching. Peter Blackburn's watching. Blackie?
Pistol should be mowing lawns.
Well,
Good bowl coming in here, Jimmy. I don't know if it's got the weight though.
he was shifting furniture yesterday afternoon after mowing lawns in the morning.
Pistol was.
Yeah.
Well,
Now,
that won't hurt him.
scores on the other rinks. Let me find them. The Maranoa team is behind by 3:18. I'm afraid for that sort of news. I can't see the far scoreboard, but the previous closest one to it is 5-6, with Toowoomba on 5 and Villaweela 6.
The girls all just a bit heavy or a bit short on this end. They're missing their grass.
Don't know whether it's changed, but that hand was holding out. And this particular end,
Yeah, sometimes they hold out if you go too far, but
they've all swished across, and Karen's got one somewhere
all
here.
depends Karen's weight here. She's got a great grass.
Nearly a
Yeah, it's
toucher.
going to be a real good bowl, this one. Yeah, good bowl, Karen. That's made the shot.
You talked him into that.
Got local knowledge, Jimmy.
Fiona Hall says, we have a life member from Normsprint turning 101 in a couple of weeks, having a do for him next Saturday.
Good morning, Wade. I just see you there. Wade Eels. How are you, mate? Better say a few here. I've got a couple here. Donna
Izzle
Myself,
from Victoria.
Hi, Donna.
Just going through a bit here, getting across.
Brian McPherson, Gary Blackburn and Tom Cummings.
Tommy Cummins.
Good morning to you all.
We haven't started any Tommy Cummins stories today. We will do them later on. We're still doing Peter Ball's stories.
Oh, you'll be here all day to talk about him. Kelsey's put it down.
Well, somewhere near the right grass.
No, I think it's going to go across. It'll be spot on with that side.
That hand's turning now. It wasn't turning like that before. Well, at this length. Guess they were playing to the ditch.
It's pretty hot under here. It might be changing it around a bit.
The change of length has got Tuckerham, whereas that hand is playing 3 foot wider at this length than it is on the tee, where they've been playing most of their ends.
Oh, look, a bad bowl by Jacinta.
She had to pick it up.
A little bit over, is she?
Yep, just had to pick it up.
Yeah. Say that couple of foot over.
Kelsey's got to get it out there a bit wider, which she's done.
Just don't look too bad.
We'll make 2.
Yeah, this is coming in pretty good for 2. Sort of form Kelsey in at the moment.
Oh,
Jimmy, unbelievable, isn't it? What she's won lately.
everything. The only thing she didn't win was the lotto on Tuesday night. She won everything else.
Yeah, well, none of us won it.
Nobody won that. She'd have won that, it would have been the lot.
See how these bowls set up. She can go straight at it to get the bowls, but it's hard to play little niggly shots on this carpet. You've got to go straight at it or not at all.
She doesn't want to get her 2 blue bowls, or we've got to go looking. She's got to go looking for the next one.
She's only got that little bit of weight. She might draw it here. Oh, it's going to turn quick, I think. Yep, she just...
Oh.
She might have been just trying to get one a bit closer too.
You've got to be round that if you're going to be any good. Bainbridges at Kepnock, Maryland. Very wet. Scores from the North Toowoomba rink, please. They're leading 9-6 now on 9. They must have got a 4 last end. We're round the back.
Olivia's, I think she just tried to cover them bowls at the back there. She might be a couple down there, 2 or 3 if they get it there.
I think that was the idea. Oh.
I'm just trying to draw still. It's going out a lot wider. Oh, this will come back. All depends on the weight. Oh, it's turning quick again.
Very hard shot.
Yeah, I thought you might have put one down the middle. Me or you might have. Not might have, we would have.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
But that's... I believe he's holding 2 shots at the moment.
She's pretty wide. She's pretty too wide, I mean.
Oh, just heavy. Just heavy.
Jane Gabriel is cheering for Burley Dragons.
So 2 shots to Bolivia, and our scores now is 9-8.
And what was
Morning,
it?
Marlene Bainbridge at Kepnock, is it?
Kepnock.
Kepnock. Very wet down here.
Some people went to school at Kepnock, you know.
It wouldn't have been you.
I got my
Very,
name.
very fine up here today, Marlene. You'd love it up here today.
I've got my name on the board there.
Yeah? What was that for?
Can't say. 1974. How long ago's that?
Just after I was born.
Yeah, great answer too.
It's another good bowl by Rachel here. Rachel was leading
She
well
mightn't
this
get
morning.
there this time,
Just might have put the mocker on her too quick.
She's been pretty close to on it going that way.
Ryan must be home looking after kids. You've seen him here before. I think the little one wanted to go to pool rather than watch bowls.
We're just fraction across.
It's not a bad bowl though.
At least a black line.
Yeah, it's turning pretty hot today. Well, Rachel's got good grass.
Going a little bit.
Oh, probably just missed the grass a little
Not
bit.
much.
No, just keep
Hung
the
up
pace.
pretty good.
It's a good bowl. They're finishing on a lot today, the bowls, so it's green's obviously quick.
It's. I was saying it was 17 and turning 19.
Usually does. It's I was saying this.
You've got to actually release them. It's not like 19 seconds where if you feel them go, they go in the sink.
Yeah.
But you've got to be right out there. good shot on the next door rink to the
Oh,
kitty.
I was just going to say that. She drew the shot over there.
For Bill Wheeler.
It's Karen's first bowl. Grass is good on about the weight. Might be, oh no,
It's going to be good.
It's going to be a good bowl. Yeah, she's picked it this time.
It's still, it's not actually a tricolour or a half colour, but it's still.
The flicker gets me with the speed of it.
It's got a little bit of click, click, click that makes it hard to be sure of how fast they're travelling.
This is not a bad bowl if she's up, but she's just going to be going across. I think she just didn't have the weight on that one.
She was thinking of not being wide, seeing as that one was close, and that finished her up.
It's Kelsey's first bowl. Oh no, it's still Karen.
Timmy Smith's on board.
Good morning, Timothy. How are you, mate?
Would you believe, Timbo, that Huey and the Pine Rivers team were the last ones to get here? I know it's hard to believe.
It's a pretty close game over there too. I was watching before, 6-all.
Yes. Now we're talking. Pammy's got a bit of left-hander's curl on this, has she?
Yeah, she's just going to be a fraction short. Could be second shot though.
Didn't need much more. Karen spared that second one out after drawing such a good one with the first bowl.
The TV angle though, they still might have a couple. Just got to get around at Kelsey's bowl. Yeah, she's got a good bowler here. Oh, well, not a bad bowler anyway to
Very
try and run
handy.
it off.
Very handy.
See your club's won the zone pennants too, Jimmy, eh? You're off down to
Yes.
Tweed Heads.
We've always been reasonably strong, but we've got a couple extra players that are playing good and a happy team.
Yeah, John was telling me the team there one day. He said he didn't think that you'd make it, but you held your position.
Who told you that?
Your brother.
Oh, what's it?
I think he was having a go at you, but
He was playing golf, I'd say.
that was one of the days we were having a couple of beers down at Broadbeach. He could have been talking about golf, I suppose. It's only just trying to dead draw it. So there must be a couple down. It's just trying to be a fraction short.
Second shot.
I think there might have been two down before then, so that's why they haven't been going at that one bowl. The girls, when they finish this game, they go out to the grass the next game. The men come into the shed.
Yes, I'm not sure we've explained that to listeners or viewers or whatever we'd like to call you. I was thinking Brian would have done that.
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
We're swapping men, women around on the rinks.
This looks a good bowl, Jimmy.
Well, it's
Yeah.
Kelsey playing it.
No, it's Bolivia.
Oh, B, sorry. The yellow
By
bowls.
Bolivia. Wendy's now got a...
Very little between them, but we're arriving.
Wendy's having that little upshot.
We're arriving and we're pretty good. We get onto the bowls
Oh,
anyway.
it's holding up for her. She's got the case. Oh, it just took the one out. Bad luck. Didn't think it'd hold up that good either, but it did. I usually fling it across.
She had reasonable weight.
Looks Another good bowl by Bolivia here. She's got the weight. I think it might be a little bit short.
She's a bit shy on
Grass.
the weight. Got the same shot here. She's played the same shot.
Yep.
You might be going to play it less weight by the look of it. These are the shots that are hard to play.
Yep.
And she's played it.
I think she's played it well here.
She's played it, I think. Well, at halfway it looked like she'd played it.
I think she's made at least one.
We didn't have to
Oh,
mark.
there's a yellow bowl of Kelsey's over on the side. I don't know if we can just see it.
She's going to measure against her
Yeah,
own bowl there for a second.
I think Kelsey's close on that one. Oh, they got 2 shots.
Keeps the game basically square. John
Bolivia
McKechnie
got 2 shots.
from
Yeah.
Ontario.
So it'll be Bolivia at 10-9 now in front.
Al Robbo, Michael Brindle.
Shane Marsland, John McKechnie. Good morning. Girls don't change much in their ends, they all keep it nearly together.
All the Broadbeach team was playing on the tee and the others are playing 3/4. And the latest updates in the ladies' game is Toowoomba 9-8 over Billawheeler. And the far game
Not a bad start by Rachel, it's about 2.5 foot short.
we have Marlin Coast 12-9 over Emerald. And I can't see the other scoreboard, but Tansy got out to a big lead early on. I think I better do a runner and go look for Brian. And I'll leave all the stories up to you too.
Oh, that's pretty good, mate. I can tell a few.
I
I'll
understand.
talk about Robbie.
I understand you can tell a few stories, but you've got to add a little bit of truth to occasional one.
This is not a bad bowl by Rachel, just 18 inches.
Thanks everybody, you'll be back later. Bye.
Yeah, see you, Jimmy. Bammy's put their first bowl down, it's just a little bit over. Oh no, it's not Pammy, it's still the lead. Still Lauren. Karen's come down the backhand. She must favour it a bit better than the forehand after last stand down this way. I think she's just going to hope she misses that. Yeah, she's bad luck. A little bit over and wick the Kate over. 2 down now. Now Pammy's put her first bowl down. Drew a pretty good bowl there, make 3. Karen's just got to take a bit of grass. The weight's pretty good on her first bowl to fix up that first one, but I think she's just played a bit short. She had everything else. Brian's back. You want to sit here? You want?
All good. Yeah, we will. And thanks, Pete.
Swap over.
All good, mate. Just catching up with a few people out there. It's always interesting when I go for a walk. Everyone wants to have a chinwag, so it's great to see everybody. Pete.
Yeah, I think just a little bit over here, Kelsey.
Yep.
Talking into my ear.
That's it. Got you now. Good to have everybody on board. Hope you're enjoying the telecast from South Suburban Bowls Club up in sunny Mackay. What a magnificent day we have here today, Peter.
Yeah, we're just saying to Jimmy, it's all the rain down south, and everyone that's on the screens there saying how it's wet down there. But
yes,
we're pretty lucky up here.
No, what a great bowl here we have from young Jacinta Weier once again.
Yeah, that's a bit of pressure on the girls from Broadbeach now. They're 5 down.
Yeah, tell you what, they're pretty handy head there set for them, really, isn't it? They really need that bowl in the head there now, don't they?
Yeah, it was a little bit unlucky. Karen was a little bit heavy and wicked the bowl over Kate over there, so it was just unlucky. Kelsey should be able to fix this up.
Tell you what, she's not going to be too far away, mate. She's going to drop just inside that.
Just
she
has. Come inside. If she gets inside that bowl.
Yeah, what a great bowl by Kelsey.
Yeah, that might cut a couple out. I don't think she's cut them all out.
Well, a little trail is basically what they're after now, though, isn't it, Peter? They trail it into that head there. They've got, gee whiz, they'll be pretty happy with that. This hand here, as always, as you know, this screen better than anyone, Peter. It really does hook from there, doesn't it?
Yep. It's going to hook again. So she's lucky it hooked so she could...
Oh, what a great try from
that's
Jacinta.
That's the way she wanted to get to Kate. But
absolutely beautiful. G'day, Ben and Michael. Good on you, Michael. How are you, mate? And Jane. G'day, Sean. Steve. Good to have everybody on board this morning. Hope you're enjoying the telecast. Brought to you by the Gold Coast-Tweed District Media Team on behalf of Bowls Queensland, showcasing the 2022 Champion of Champion events. Mate, and of course the proud sponsors of this event is Mackay Regional Council, of course J. Carroll, Essex Mackay, South Suburban and South Suburban Bowls Club. Absolutely wonderful sponsors of this wonderful event. We thank all those wonderful sponsors for their generosity. Now Bolivia, beautiful grass on that, just going to pull up a bit short. Still just going to run slightly across the head, but just need a little bit more weight. Wendy got to stay off this bowl here of Kelsey's there, Peter.
Yeah, they needs a roll to cut them all out. I think that's what Bolivia's trying to do, just to roll it. I think she's going to just come off it there, so it could bring in for another shot.
Be pretty close there, Pete, really, wouldn't it?
Yeah, she was pretty heavy. She would have pushed that yellow one in pretty hard, but she got a good result out of it.
Darren Smith watching from Harvey Bay and John from Canada. G'day, Benny Walsh. Right, definitely looking for this yellow bowl by the looks of it. I think she could be just not going to be too far away, though. She's going to get it off this one. She used to, mate. What a bowl.
Oh, she's come off there. Oh, she's got the shot.
She's got
anyway. She's made definitely one. What a bowl.
That was a great bowl there from Bolivia, wasn't it?
I think they were 4 down.
Yep. Great bowl. Okay, Wendy, got the instructions? Maybe not, like just the one down by the looks of it. Or is it 2? Having a good look.
She might have moved it enough. I don't know if 2, but yeah, only the 1.
Only the 1.
Big save though.
Huge save there, mate. You said, as you called there.
I think she was 4 down.
You know, mate, as you said, mate. Yeah, 4, if not 5 down, mate.
Yeah, well, that's right. You just didn't know how far that yellow one was in front.
So that's a pretty handy turnaround, mate, isn't it?
It is when it comes into this close game as it is.
Yeah. Well,
you got just over halfway.
Mate, you got quality teams here all over the place, really, though, Peter, haven't you? I mean, everywhere you look, it's quality teams. Just when I was just went for a bit of a stroll there for a few seconds, and I was just outside watching the men. That humidity out there coming out of that green. The boys from Brisbane
It
are
would be
just,
now because it
mate, they are cooking out
showered
there.
last night. Yeah.
They are cooking out there, mate, I'm telling you. And they're all saying, what's it like in there? I says, nice and cool, fellas. Nice breeze blowing
Yeah,
in
well,
behind
they're
us.
coming in next game anyway,
Yeah.
so give them one game in here. And all close games out there too, Brian, when I was watching.
Yeah, it's all good, mate. G'day, Barbara Green. Always great to have you on board, Barbs. G'day, Tyler. How are you, mate? Hey, Catherine. Mark Davies watching from Canterbury. Good on you, mate. And the latest updates from Linda Morris is Descan 12, W Barnett 12 after 11 ends. We've got Aaron Houston now got a 10-5 lead over Scotty Franklin. Damien McGee and M. Walsh 11 all after 12 ends. And Anthony Williams over Newbie is 12-8 to Anthony on that rink there. So, sorry, 20-8 I should say. 20-8 to Anthony. So they're from the Fraser Coast. So handy Legion. We thank Linda very much for those updates. Keeps everybody happy. Great trial there by great bowl there from Rachel. Lovely correction from her first bowl, which just went through the head there. So we see a good shot here of Lauren Carpenter. Of course, Wendy and Andrew Wilson. Daughter. See the way I included you in that one, Andrew. He's a good
Might
bloke.
pick the Kate up
She's
here.
got a great bowl
Yes,
here,
a good
mate.
bowl.
That's a lovely bowl. Made 2 shots out of that. And again, too, look at that line, too. Absolutely spot on.
The head seems to change a lot with these ladies. Brian, I was watching before and they just don't keep the shot.
Yeah.
They change a lot for every bowl. I think Karen might be just a fraction short.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
still a good bowl in the head. It's only a foot.
Yeah, look forward to seeing you too, Lindsay. At this stage, Lindsay, they are. From what I've led to believe, I've been informed they're going to have 1 game outside, 1 game inside. The greens, before we had the storms and that yesterday and early yesterday morning, Lindsay, they were both running very similar in pace. The outdoor was running absolutely magnificent, they tell me, around about 16 and a half, 17 seconds. Very similar to this pace green here. And yeah, it would have been pretty fair, but after how much rain you have, Turl, about?
They had 40 mil up until yesterday lunch and they had pretty heavy showers again
last night and a storm last night, Lenny. So unfortunately, the outdoor, I just went and had a look at it. It's starting to dry out now and running very, very nicely, Lindsay. So
yeah, a couple of days they'll be really flying again.
Yeah, it'd be good as gold. Beautiful coverage to it, and I'm sure you'll appreciate playing on it. Again, beautiful bowl there from Karen, weight-wise. Just needs a little bit more grass, with that being the wider hand. The wind coming in this side, it's definitely the wider hand of the two. See Pam, her weight control there is absolutely spot on. Just the balance, point of delivery, which is why these players always get so close to it. They should come back from there too, Pete, by right. Yeah, what a great try.
Just that fraction out.
Yep. G'day, Vince, watching from Dorset in England. Great to have you on board, mate. Nah, pleasure, Lenny. Look forward to seeing you, my dear, as always. Good morning, Owen Bradley. Hope you're well, mate. G'day, Christine. Judy Pearce. G'day, Judy. Talking to Brian, he was on board this morning, Judy. He's having a game, I think, at Curly today. Must be having a day off.
Kelsey just a fraction over.
Yeah, g'day, Nev. Good to be back, mate. Had a nice little break. So Jacinta, we're absolutely playing outstanding bowls at the moment, young Jacinta.
Just a little bit heavy through the gap.
Hey, good on you, Mel. Oh, dear. So, Kels, talk about Stella Hughes. She's a lady that's had an absolutely outstanding year, Peter.
Yes, I was saying that to Jimmy before. He reckons the only thing she didn't win was the 100 million in the lotto the other night.
Mate, I'll tell you what, if I was going to ask something what was going to win the next race, it'd be Kelsey, mate, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
With her luck this year. I don't think it's luck, mate. I think I just
It's
put
not
it
luck,
down.
mate. She's been playing bloody good bowls.
I just put it down to sheer skill, mate, I'll tell you. She's playing absolutely brilliantly, mate. As this young lassie is too. She's really improved her game out of sight. Look at this bowl from young
It's a good
Jacinta.
bowl.
Very well played there by the young lass once again.
I was saying to Jimmy before too, to try and like sit through that head to get them 2 bowls. You got to go quicker. You can't. That little swinger doesn't. You know, you got to be pretty good to get it.
Yeah. And that's ever so true too, Peter. But, I mean, the skill level that these players are displaying here this morning, you know, I mean, a lot of them haven't played on something this quick this year.
No.
You know, but look at the skill level that they're playing, taking nothing away. I mean, these players through the Australian sides, and you'd agree, mate, like, unfortunately we had a bit of rain through the Australian sides and that, but the greens at Broadbeach, if you're ever going to get a quick greens at Broady, you know, but playing on the carpet's slightly different, it's a little bit wider. And just the display that they're putting on. Look at this bowl here from Bolivia. She's not going to be too far off.
If you get that hole there, she just needed that. Probably need another 1.5 foot on that to split the bowls.
Yeah. Hey, good on you, Michael. Good to be back, mate. Just gave you updates then, Mark. We'll do them again soon, mate. G'day, Danny. How are you, my dear? She's going to get a little... No, she's not going to get a little bit too much of that bowl. Beautiful grass line. You see they're really starting to get that grass line now, though, Peter. They're really starting to pick.
Yeah.
Where early in the game, they were every bowl was across the head, but you can see that they're starting to get used to it now, aren't they?
But the carpet changes too as you're going. You know, it's if it gets hotter, it slows a bit and it changes the directions and all that.
Tell you what, Bolivia's got a beautiful track on this one here. Gee, it's not going to
she's put that extra bit on, but I think she's just unlucky again. She's going to... Yeah.
Oh, gee,
had to
that's
get,
great
just
try.
had to get the hole.
Well, I mean, look at that head. Yeah, I mean, you could throw a mat over most of those bowls, really, Peter, except for a couple of them, mate. Like that to me is a pretty handy head, isn't it? You know what I mean?
They took the 2.
Merv, I'll get that for you, mate. I will get that for you.
So that moves the game of 13 ends, 11 all, between Wendy Wilson and Bolivia Mildred.
Crack of a game, mate. Absolutely crack of a game. So,
and the quality of these 2 sides too, though, Brian. Like, I think nearly every one of them that's available did play for Queensland sometime or other.
I think so, just about. Well, Lauren, of course, and Jacinta and Pammy and Wendy have all had stellar careers from under 18s to under 25s to open teams. And you look at the Broadbeach team, well, most of them have had experience at Australian level, mate. You know what I mean? So an absolutely outstanding quality of players. But you go through all the teams here, and there's just absolutely quality everywhere. Because, as you were saying previously, Peter, like these players haven't lost a game yet.
No, throw it.
Yeah. And again,
look boy,
Lauren used to be Lauren Wilson, of course now Lauren Carpenter, married young Chippy, great young bloke also.
So Lauren's with Chippy.
Yeah, mate. Lauren Carpenter.
Chippy.
Yeah, he's a good lad, mate. Look at this reply, though, too, from Rachel. Lovely starter. Rachel, of course, his partner is Ryan Bester. Goes pretty handy for a,
For a young fella.
For a young fella, mate. Only plays Saturday to Saturday, they tell me, mate. And every day in between.
Just ask Barry.
Mate, I tell you what, great bloke, Ryan.
Yes, it's like our second club, all the blokes from here. We seem to go down to Broadbeach and playing everything that's available.
Yeah. Good on you, Keith Pickett and Mark. Yes, Anthony going very well out there, mate. So I'll just check that score for you, Merv. Another great bowl here from Rachel, mate.
Yeah, that's a good bowl.
It's very good lead bowls there, mate, isn't it? That's just first class.
She probably heard you talking about Mr. Bester, so she's out doing him.
From the way I read it, I think the grip 3 combination, I think they're behind 22.6, I think. Because I can't really see the board. There's a bit of a gap there now.
22.6 is someone's... Yeah.
Yes, it is. They're behind 22.6, Merv, after 13 ends. So Karen on the mat at the moment. Looks as though the call is on her forehand from Bolivia. Beautiful weighted bowl there from
it's good
Karen.
bowl,
Well, the grass in natural fact spot on too. It's just to be just inside that bowl, didn't she, to sit that blue bowl out of the head, or aqua bowl, or whatever colour you like to call it.
It's a shot that's hard to play on this carpet. You've got to go a little bit quicker.
Yes, that's ever so true. So Pam Rowe. Again, Pam got Wendy very interested in this one. Why wouldn't you be interested? What a bowl.
Bowl that took all the
Pammy Rowe
out of it.
Yeah, great bowl. Makes it very hard to get to though too, doesn't it, Peter? Sitting behind that that aqua bowl there of Lauren's.
Just got to change other hand now. Go to backhand.
No, I reckon that. What do you reckon that aqua bowl will be second shot, or do you fancy that Jack High bowl of Rachel's? I actually favour the Jack High bowl there of Rachel's. I think the second shot.
Looks a bit.
Well, that makes it a little bit more interesting, doesn't it? You know what I mean?
If you change from the lollies now, we all have chocolate. They're a bit melty too.
Great bowl there from Jacinta there, Peter.
Yeah, she's bowling well. Well, they're all bowling well. It's just different ends. You just, got to play different shots. I think she needs that little shot through that gap there. Yeah, run into it. We'll get that.
Yeah, good call there by Bolivia once again. Just keep your weight, play through there. You may be able to open it up for me. Now, that's a good call, isn't it?
Yep, that's the call I would have done.
Yeah, but you play lead, mate. No one listens to you, you know that.
Always played lead when I play floats from here.
Yeah. Mate, no one listens to you, you know that, Pete.
You skipping, you play lead here too.
The boys did very well in pennants this year, mate. They're off down to Tweed Heads to the state titles.
Yeah, they've won it pretty easy this year. They, I think they're clear of 6 games or something, or 5 games.
Yep.
But you've got to go down there and produce the goods, Brian, as I always say.
Oh, that bowl only just fell in the dish. And that's true. No easy games down there, Peter, as you know very, very well, mate. You know what I mean? Okay, Kelsey's got a better line on this one here, mate. A lot better line.
Yeah. Just the white one. She's going to get the blue one, I think. Oh, bad.
Oh, she nearly got the outside edge of that.
It's a good try.
Very good try. Good call there by Bolivia too. But she has opened it up a little bit for herself. She's probably still 2 down, but she's given herself a good look at that shot bowl though, hasn't she?
Yeah.
And that's basically what she was after with that call, to clear away for her so she could have a good look at it.
Yeah, because Bolivia now, if she plays that kind of same shot, she can come off, get the white and the blue one. But I don't know if Oh, she might play it.
I think Wendy going for a bit of protection here, mate.
When's going to sit that bowl here? It's going to go through the hole.
Bit of protection.
Gee, that turned quick.
Second best backward. She had to split that up just in case Bolivia did get the kitty. She would have been quite a few down at the back.
Yeah, Liv's playing that same bowl. She gets underneath that. She's got a good bowl here.
She's under it.
She's got the... Oh, she's only... Oh, it keeps going. It might even be shot.
Well, I reckon it's probably more Karen's, but I think Karen's bowl is shot.
I think Karen's got the shot now.
She has got shot.
One of the girls put the finger up to say that, and they high-fived to say she's got a... Don't get a high-five unless you got shot there. Yeah, the one down fat. So, I mean, all the girls have got all the artillery here. They can play any shots.
Yeah, well, that's true too. I think she does need another close one. I think she's a little bit too quick with this one, mate.
A bit too wide, that's all.
She's in the ditch. So, Pete, how far away do you live from here, mate? Very close?
Mate, I'm pretty close, which I've got to get going soon. I've got the basketball game to go and watch my grandson play before I go out having a punt today.
Yep, where you going?
Go down to Harrow Park, I do, and have quite a few beers with my mate who's just here. So
yep.
He's going to get a table, so we make sure we get the best one.
Yep.
Other than that, mate, I'll be back tomorrow to
do some commentary.
Do some commentary for you.
Look forward to that, mate. I always look forward to your company, Pete. And of course, mate, had any bites yet from Manly, mate? Because there seem to be second heap of coaches down there, mate. Have they got you down there as their assistant yet, mate, or what's the go?
I've been waiting for the phone call because I think I'm in line for seeing the ones that they are picking. I'm pretty sure I'd get a start.
You reckon you do a better job?
It wouldn't be hard, I don't think, Brian.
Yeah, I think you're right there. Look at.
I don't know why they wouldn't have sacked the bloke they had, but anyway.
Oh, a bit of a. I mean, beyond my expectations on how they see things and what happened, but I think Dazzy an absolute legend of the club, mate. You know what I mean?
I think it's just the owner, mate. Just
yeah.
And I think he's been watching different games than me because he said we've got the playing thing there to win a grand final. It hasn't. They need more players. That's about the only thing Des did. He was buying.
Yep.
You know, not the quality of the player.
Yeah.
But anyway, we won't talk much about footy.
We won't talk about footy, mate.
You get in trouble if you talk about... Bruce is always in trouble because he talks about footy.
No, I just thought I'd just bring that to your attention, mate, knowing what I was waiting for Millsy to come on board and say something, mate, but he's been very quiet this morning.
Oh, he's always quiet, Millsy, isn't he?
Millsy?
Anyway, mate, I've got to get going.
Hey, great to see you, Pete.
Basketball game.
All the very best to you.
I'll catch us again tomorrow.
Look forward to catching up with you then, Peter.
I'll keep watching live streaming.
Okay, buddy. Take care,
Thanks,
mate, and hope you're back a winner this afternoon, Pete.
Yep, see ya.
Good on you, mate. Always great to have Peter here. Very a stalwart of this region. Former district president and hard-working committee bloke. Local chairman. You name it, he's been there, he's done it. So it's great to see Peter, of course, and he's got family commitments there. He's promised to go and watch his grandson play basketball, so great to see. So we see Rachel playing her forehand. Hasn't she played this hand very well here this morning? Don't think she's quite got the run on this one here. It's a beautiful grass line. G'day, Darren. How are you, mate? G'day, Tara. All good? Take care, mate. Good, mate. So just put up a bit short there too was Lauren, which is very unusual because these two have been peppering this kitty all morning. So just pulled up just a little bit short, but they definitely got their grass line. So it tells me they're concentrating very, very hard to get their grass line right and just dropping their weight, which isn't really that bad. So yeah, just or just fell in the ditch. So, okay, Lauren just doesn't keep one. G'day, Timmy Phillips. How are you, Timmy? Hope you're well, mate. This looks like a very good bowl here from Lauren. A beautiful correction. Oh, didn't she play that well? Great to have Jim Dalrymple down here. Of course, Jim and his lovely wife Lee are the hosts of a wonderful establishment we're playing at. The Alara Motor Inn there in Mackay, in the main street. Wonderful host. Good on you, Darren. Hope you have a win, mate. Tell you what a great bowl here also too from Pam Rowe. Great bowl there from young Pammy. Right, Karen just correcting from her last bowl. She's only about, I don't know, probably around about 5 foot through the head. Got this one here, just going to pull up, just over-corrected slightly, but a grass line. Absolutely spot on. Call from Wendy was just coming around that one there, Pammy. You played it well first time, so. Yeah, another great bowl there from Pam Rowe. That's two sensational bowls she's just played there. Gee whiz. I'll check that out for you, Shane. I'll check that out for you. They're in front 14-11 after 14 ends, Shane. So in front 14-11 over North Toowoomba after 14 ends. So great bowl there from Kelsey, absolute gem of a bowl. So makes it very difficult now to get to that really. So I think they've just got to play the perfect bowl, which this lass has plenty of times here this morning. She's been absolutely outstanding. Young Jacinta Weier. It's a little bit underdone. She may just not going to hold though, I don't think. She's not going to be too far away. Very good attempt there though, but put another bowl in a very good location there. Pleasure, mate, not a problem. Ask and you will receive. Very, very humid. Another great bowl here from Kels. Yep, splits those ones. Okay, more positive at it now. Yep, just a bit wide. Good weight for what she was after though. Just trying to find that port down there. Wasn't far away. Desi, they're on the other green, mate. I have to wait for Linda. So wait till Linda comes back, mate. She's not far away. I think she's out there getting the scores now, Desi. They were up 10-5 last time. We did an updated score, mate, playing against Scotty Franklin from Burleigh Heads, of course. But when I was out there, though, I must admit all four of the Pirate boys had some good bowls in the head there, Desi. So once Linda gets back with the scores, mate, we will. She's going out now. I can see her out there writing the scores down, mate, so it won't be too far away, Des. Give us a couple of minutes, mate. She'll be here. Right, Bolivia. With her first bowl, I don't think she's wide enough. Needs a bit more weight too, just quietly. So Wendy, I think, played the same shot as what young Jack played. Good to see the other night too, Des. How we see, she likes this one, Bolivia. She's following it. Full of energy, this young lass. Tell you what, a great try too, just quietly. Oh, very handy. Yeah, got to be inside that weight. It's got to go basically directly straight at the target. Just the one. Okay, Des, I told you Linda wouldn't be far away, mate. I think she ran just because of you, Desi. Okay, out there we have Des Khan, 15, W Barnett, 13 on 13 ends. Aaron Houston, 11, Scotty Franklin, 7 on 14 ends. Damien McGee, bit of a breakaway here, was 11 all last time after 16 ends. 18 to Damien, and M. Walsh, 12, and L. Newbury, 12. Anthony Williams, 26 after 15 ends. So that's updated there, Des, and thank you very much to Linda Morris from the Queensland Match Committee for doing that for us. Does a great job running around getting all these other scores for us, and really is very much appreciated by all our viewers out there. So we see Rachel round about 4 foot behind the head, looks at it from here, maybe 5 foot. So again, she had a good grass line though. Gee, these two leads have really had a good tussle here this morning. But I think she just dropped a bit of weight here, Lauren. Okay, Rachel with her second bowl. Just looking to drop a little bit of weight off her bowl. I tell you what, she's not going to be too far away weight-wise or bowl-wise. Going to keep running. Just going to pull up. Just didn't quite get over that seam. So it still leaves it pretty well open here for Lauren. Quite realistically. She's got a nice little draw down through here. Easier said than done. Yeah, lovely correction there from Lauren. Yeah, very good bowl. That's the shot. Karen Goldsworthy on the mat, just running around the head. Best backward, so Bolivia's quite happy with that. She gives it a clap, so don't mind it there. So Pam Rowe playing her backhand, being the left-hander. Lovely balance on the mat. We weight control from the front foot to the back foot, vice versa. I'll tell you what, it's not going to be too far away. She sits inside this bowl here, which she has done. Could be second shot by the looks of it from here. Karen realistically beats that bowl. She could go very close to shot. Well, just heard the call there from Pam. Beat your own and you'll count. From Wendy, I should say, to Pam. Good call by Wendy. Again, she's on a good line. Not going to be too far away. Comes down to her weight now. Yep. Hey, good on you, Chloe J. Ware. Yeah, lovely lady there, mate, that's for sure. Got a lovely sister. Oh, bit unlucky there, Kels. Just got a little bit too much of that bowl. Just got it on the wrong angle, really. Oh, Jacinta had a beautiful line. How's her weight? Just not quite there. Not quite there. Ah, dear. Good on you, mate. Down there. Going to have a bit of a guest speaker come in here. I just gave you a bit of a rap on air, mate. Said, wonderful host, wonderful establishment. You and your lovely wife, Lee, and that's Jim Dalrymple. Good morning, Jim.
Morning, Brian. How are you, mate?
Oh, mate, you've turned on a magnificent day for us. We see Kels just trying to sit inside this bowl here, just going to run through. Very good home, though. Mate, green running superbly, inside out. Places a picture, mate. Credit to everyone.
Very good, considering the rain we've had the last week.
Yep. And, mate, how's it been up here the last couple of weeks?
Very busy.
Very busy. Yeah, mate, you seem to be...
very busy and very, very warm. Summer's hit.
Yes.
Don't have spring here.
Well, humidity today, it's 30.1 where we're sitting here. See Jacinta just going around the back for a bit of cover there, Jim. Mate, what have you had up here? I see you've still got a lot of tradesmen coming into your establishment.
Yeah, a lot of trades, but a lot of travellers as well.
Yep.
Grandma and granddad coming to see the grandkids and
Okay.
things like that in Cairns and vice versa.
Yep.
So, no, it's been good. Just opened a new restaurant too.
Going very well, I'm led to believe.
Yes.
Very.
Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night for dinner.
Mate, more than likely, mate. More than likely, mate. Yes, no, we'll be there. Don't you worry about that.
Yes.
But, no, mate, just, mate, always couldn't thank you and Lee enough for the hospitality that you always showed Robbie and I. And, mate, they're just wonderful units. And as I said to everybody on there, one a good place to stay. Just give them a call.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Absolutely.
At least I can talk to you this time, not like last time.
Yeah, well, last time you weren't allowed to talk, mate.
No.
Something to do with COVID or something, they're telling me.
That. Yes,
yeah. But it's good. Thank God that's behind us too, to a degree. I mean, we've still got to be very careful, but, you know, it's. I think that's things are looking a lot brighter now than what they were 6 months or so ago, Jim.
Oh, definitely. We're starting to get a few internationals here too, so
which is great.
Which is great on the... Look, here we go. We're going to have a bit of a dig
Yeah, a
at
bit
this.
wide with that one.
Yep.
Normally not like Bolivia. She's normally a very accurate driver. G'day, Mark Sutton. How are you, mate? Hope Cooper's going well. We'll see you next month down at Harvey Bay. Looking forward to that. Catching up with all our friends down the Fraser Coast.
Beautiful place again.
Yes. Lived there for quite a few years, mate. A great bowl here from Wendy. She doesn't want to rock it too much. She just caught the edge of that. Well, that's actually fattened the target a little bit there now. Like, I mean, Bolivia may change the shot there and sit that bowl.
Yeah, it's a little target, isn't it?
Yeah.
Little target.
Yeah, well, coming down to the business end of the game, and would be a few down there, I'm assuming. Or probably only 3 down, I guess, Jim. So.
Yeah, it looks like 3. The two on the left and the little one out the right there. So it's very hard to get to. Controlled weight on this carp, it's very hard to do.
Yes, no, it's rather dead draw or go straight at it, isn't it?
Yes.
Looks like she's going to try and dead draw it here, mate.
Yeah.
Very, very, very good player, Bolivia. She won't be too far away.
No, she likes it. She's running after it. I think she's just a little bit wide, is she? Or
she's got it.
No, she's got it. Oh, just dropped out, I think.
What a great bowl there by Bolivia.
Cut a couple out.
Yeah. Got the one, mate. That shows the class of the girls on display, doesn't it? Really, like I mean, but
definitely.
we're very fortunate here, Jim, where we can sit here commentating, but we can see every ring and the quality of play here. If you're in the Mackay region, you'd have to come down and have a look at this, wouldn't you? Like I mean, it's just absolutely class.
Definitely.
Look at this from a bowl from Wendy.
Oh, and she's knocked it out to be probably at least 2. 3.
That's 3. That's an incredible bowl there.
That is just brilliant.
I mean, 2 big skip bowls.
Yep.
At the business end, you're coming down the business end, 14, 13 after 16 ends.
You don't get better.
No.
You don't get better.
And of course, the wonderful sponsors of this wonderful event, Mackay Regional Council. Mackay. At 6, Mackay, of course, J. Carroll Club Promotions, South Suburban and South Suburban Bowls Club. South, of course, also has the Rugby League Club down the road too, Jim.
They do. That's our sort of parent club, I suppose.
Yes. And, of course, they're all the sponsors from Bowls Queensland. We'll go through them a bit later on. This game's too exciting to miss at this stage, isn't it?
It is.
Colossal.
But Mackay City Council this year has just put some wonderful events on.
Yeah.
We've had the Women's Big Bash League for 5 nights, and Rugby League, and
everything.
Aussie rules, even the girls' Aussie rules at Harrop.
Yeah.
So, really good.
Well, your mayor, who's a wonderful advocate for your region, of course.
Yes,
Greg Williamson. Mate, he's been in his company numerous times, and he's such a passion, not only about the region, but about sport. And bringing top quality sports to the Mackay region. And I take my hat off to Greg and his...
he's a good bowl.
Yeah, great bowl there from Rachel. He's had an outstanding game here this morning also too. Yep. And of course, like a lot of our younger female players, as I noticed Sean Baker just come on board, and his wonderful partner, Jana, both new mothers, and back on the bowling green, mate.
Straight back
into it. Playing like this, I mean, gee whiz.
You'd kill to play like this, wouldn't you?
I couldn't afford to, mate. I couldn't afford the chalk. it was sending me broke, mate. You know what I mean? I'm sick to death every time you see these quality players play. Someone's bending down using others, using more chalk. You know.
Yes, no.
But no, it's just absolutely, and it's great to see the people that reap the rewards from putting the time and effort into their game, reaping the rewards that they so richly deserve. You know what I mean?
Definitely. There's another one coming in.
You're not going to be too far away.
Not going to be. Good length.
Yeah, very good way to bowl there, Jim. That's for sure.
Very good length.
Great to have everybody on board this morning. Hope you're enjoying the telecast brought to you from South Suburban Bowls Club up in sunny Mackay. Temperature starting to drop. It was 30.2 before. It's now 29.9. Plummeting rapidly here, Jim. Humidity seems to be rising, though, for some strange reason.
Yeah. The breeze has dropped.
Nothing to do with the rain we had yesterday, Jim, or the storm last night.
The storm last night, yeah, that was a little ripper, wasn't it?
It was. It came through, mate. We were out on the back balcony here, Jim, having dinner last night when they finished setting everything up. We just wanted something. Well, we had a few meals on the way up, so I didn't want anything heavy last night, you know what I mean? So, must admit, had a quiche and salad, absolutely beautiful. Great bowl there from Karen.
Good bowl. Very good bowl.
Second shot. And the rain, mate, when it came, the wind, it wasn't good being on the balcony. But we stayed there.
Yes, no, it's, well, we're in that season now, so.
Well, it is we're getting close to summer, mate.
Yeah.
So we see Pam just not going to come back in time.
Not going to turn enough, no.
What a great try. These are going to stay on. Yes, it stayed on, mate. Good shot there by Robbie too, just quietly.
Yes.
Getting that shot. We see the North Toowoomba girls are now in front 16-14 after 15 ends. So, mate, been some great bowls played all over this green this morning.
Watching the men out there before, and there's some good bowls out there.
Oh, isn't there what? Tell you what, Karen's played another great bowl here too.
Oh, it's just going to be a little bit,
Ooh.
Good spot though.
It's another bowl in the head for Bolivia and Kelsey, Jim. And I mean, when you got to back end the states, Bolivia and Kelsey, mate, all you got to do is give them options, and they're their ratio to conversion would be reasonably strong, in my opinion.
It would be about the 80-90% I
mark.
would imagine.
Yes. You know.
So, yes, no.
Angela says, go hard, bushies.
No, that's going to cut across, I
Yep.
think.
G'day, Alan.
It's not a kind green if you put a little bit narrow.
Mate, it does punish you, but, mate, I remember, like Di Cunningham would remember this. Di, of course, wonderful lady from the Tweed Heads Bowls Club and been around for a great number of years, selector-wise, player-wise. Di, a legend of our game, really, and she remember when everybody had a standard bowl in a hand and, mate, everybody played on quick greens like we used to in those days with the standard bowl. That's what bowls was all about, mate.
It was.
You cut your line, you paid the consequences.
Hello, this is
Great bowl here by
Kelsey.
Kelsey.
Good. Yeah,
I think you might see a straight at it now. Yep.
I think you would.
Yeah. Straight at it. Let's stop playing games.
Yep, no hesitation.
Yeah.
Let's just do it.
Let's just hit it. So we see Jacinta's got a good drive on it too, the lass.
She's put this in a good spot. But she's got it. She has got it.
Oof. Well, she took two out.
Yep.
So she just cut it back to possibly one down.
Yeah. Unlucky not to hit it full on.
Well, no, sorry, it might be two. That back bowl of Karen's may come into play there, I think.
I think it is.
Jim?
I think it is. Yeah, looking here, you can just see it's...
Yeah. Yeah, no one knows it's your birthday, Susie. I haven't told anyone. We didn't say a word, Robbie. We're not saying your age, Susie. That bank transfer, mate, come in very handy, and I'll keep it very quiet, Susie. You know me.
Oh, dear.
Good on you,
Dear,
Susie.
dear.
See, I love you, lady.
Yeah, it's good sitting this side watching this come in.
Mate, I've
sitting there watching it on the phone all the time.
Mate, I've never lost a game from where I'm sitting here, mate. I'm telling you.
Bit like me watching the footy.
Same thing, mate. A lot of times I can't understand why they're playing that hand, though. Do they draw a toucher? I think, what the hell would I know?
Yeah, it's a bit like we're all armchair experts, aren't we?
Oh, we certainly are, Jim.
You know, why did he do that? Why did he do this?
I couldn't agree more, mate. So Wendy here with the opportunity just to... So she's going to draw. She's just trying to probably trail back to Lauren's bowl. I tell you what, she's pretty close to this. She's really in the area.
Oh, it's just going to run through, I think.
Gee whiz, what a great try,
Yeah,
though. Gave that every opportunity.
That was bad luck.
Yeah, and you're dead right too, Di. That's why I can't... like, a lot of people, Di, as you know, have asked me over a period of time with my involvement in the game, is that who's the best player you've seen? And I can't tell anyone that, Di, because exactly what you said there. Different skills altogether compared to the old days. And I couldn't agree more there, Di. Bolivia doesn't want to slice it. She doesn't want to slice it.
She has.
Ooh. Well, that's... She's rather one shot or two down, mate. Take your pick. Take your pick, mate.
I think that's close, isn't it?
It's very close by looks of it. Jacinta's call is, and she's got a pretty good eye. She called it as one down with that bowl. Wendy gone down to have a look at the head, but I still think the only shot she's got is to go that bowl. Or if she wanted to possibly play through the aqua bowl there of Lauren's, she could still pick up a couple of shots from, because you see Pam's shot there on the back of the green there too, so she does have a couple of options there. Or you could always take the third option, which Robbie would probably take, was close his eye and let fly. Opens them just in time to see the damage he's caused.
Beautiful, beautiful.
He's the only bloke I know can draw a shot 3 rings away. Hey, Brucey, how are you, buddy? Obviously playing for the draw here, or just sit that bowl out of the head.
She's put a little bit of weight on her. She's missed it.
Yeah, looking for the bowl.
Yeah.
Bowl or the kitty was the result there.
Definitely.
She gave it every opportunity.
One to go.
Back from the shops, Brucey. I reckon he's been out buying Robbie and I a Christmas present. What do you reckon, Robbie? I reckon he would be, mate. But quite realistically, though, how much time would he have to spend at Dan Murphy's, though? Yes.
Very good. Very good.
And yeah, Brucey. We normally take Brucey everywhere with us these days because he's our Director of Finance.
Oh, there you go. Got to be kind to him.
You've got to be kind to him, mate.
Got to be kind.
No, he's a good lad, mate.
Like my Director of Finance.
Yes, yes, yes. You know, I spent, as you know, many, many years in the front row playing rugby union, Jim, and they reckon front rowers are slow, but for 39 years I've been calling my wife the leader of the opposition. And it dawned on me the other day that all those years she's had the power. And they reckon us front rowers are slow, mate, but I've nailed it now, son.
You've nailed it after 30 years.
So, Bolivia, looking just to add to the count. I think she could be a little bit wide.
She's a bit wide. That's not going to come back from there.
That was basically the weight she would have been after.
Oh, definitely.
So I think they're going to put a tape on it anyway, just to shore up. As I said, she's rather one short, or she could be two down there, mate. Yeah, it's 1 to the Broadbeach. So here we go. It's now 14 all.
14 all.
Yeah, it doesn't get much better than this.
5
does
ends
it?
to go.
Well, this is really the business end now, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. It's where the pressure kicks in a bit.
Yes, Bruce, unfortunately, mate, we did take the vote, and you just, having seen you play, mate, we decided that you weren't the best player, mate. We thought about it, mate. We really did, Brucey. But, mate, as we said, that 2-end shootout you and I will be having before Christmas, mate, for all our viewers. Once you go to your psychiatrist and get the clearance that you're right to play against me. And then, of course, we'll have to teach Robbie Allen skills on how to commentate properly too, Brucey. He got no idea, that boy, Brucey, has he? Yeah, he got that right, son. Oh, he didn't say, but I knew what he was thinking. So a lovely weighted bowl there from Rachel first up. These two have had a wonderful tussle up front. They've really had an incredible battle. It's very hard to give anyone a points decision, but if I give anyone a points decision, I'd probably favour Rachel. A little bit more consistent, I guess, but geez, Lawrence played exceptionally well also too, though. Set up their teammates very, very well.
Yeah,
you know,
sets the rest of the team up
very, very well.
She might pull this one up a bit short.
Yeah, just dropped a little bit of weight off there. Same before too, Jim. Of course, Rachel's partner is Ryan Bester, so she's got a pretty good mate to roll up against.
Pretty good mate to practice with, yes.
Pretty good mate to roll up with, mate. You know.
Yes, definitely.
Could probably teach her a thing or two, I think.
Yeah.
G'day, Angela. How are you?
I think one thing you learn on this, the warmer it gets, the slower it gets.
Oh, yes.
But,
yes. Yes.
Try playing here in the middle of winter. It's pretty treacherous.
Well, rolled up on this, I think it was last year, Jim, the multi-disabilities, and it was a freezing cold evening. They had their corporate evening on, and Charmaine was here. And, I just used, she only had size 1 or 2s or whatever it was she was using. I used one of her bowls, a great bowl here from
Here's a good bowl.
Karen Goldsworthy. Great
Beautiful.
bowl, that's the shot.
Yeah.
And I reckon it would have been running 21 seconds.
Oh, easy.
21 seconds, and
yeah.
Using these little pink bowls. just having a roll up on it, but it was, I only had a couple of bowls. I thought, no, this ain't fun.
No.
It's absolutely incredible.
Oh, it is. It is. We try and play out there in winter.
Yeah, which is very sensible. And as the players have said, it's just a shame about that rain on that outdoor green, Jimmy, because as everybody said to me, it was running 16.5, 17 seconds early in the week, and very similar pace to this, really. That's it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I
very
threw
similar.
a couple down on Wednesday, and it was great.
Great,
It was just beautiful.
Yeah, just a bit unfortunate we had all that rain, mate, you know what I mean? So,
hello. She got it? No. But yes, no, I think there's going to be some great bowls here through the week.
Oh, mate, if you're in the Mackay region, you have to come down and have a look, wouldn't you? You'd have to come down and have a look, mate.
If you do anything with bowls, come down and have a look.
I think whoever comes down and has a look.
Yeah.
Tell you what, look at this bowl from Pam.
That's a good answer, isn't it? Look at that.
What a great bowl. You know, Pammy Rowe, of course, hot off the Australian sides, where the ladies picked up in the Open, picked up the silver medal.
Yes.
Second best state in Australia, beaten by a very strong and, I must admit, an amazing New South Wales ladies team. Really, they put on a performance and a half. And look at this bowl here from Kelsey, though.
This is not far away either. It's just going to turn a bit. Oh,
what a
it's
bowl.
fallen in.
That's a great bowl, I tell you what. That would be pretty close. I'd probably favour Pam's bowl there, I reckon.
I think the white's got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, Jacinta, just got to scoop this one here. What a great attempt there once again. Not far away. Now, getting to the business end. So Linda has given us an update of the men. This will be the last one. So Desi, Khan and W. Barnett, 16 all after 16 ends. Aaron Houston, Scotty Franklin, Aaron 12, Scotty 9 after 17 ends. Damien McGee breaking away from M. Walsh, 23 to 12 after 18 ends. And Anthony Williams, comfortable 27 to 14 over L. Newbury. And we thank Linda very, very much for those updates. But now she's got to go and do her other real job, which is helping the match committee. That's just, like this is where you all work as a team, and the match committee do a sensational job. And I always praise the volunteers as much as I can, Jim, because
they give their time,
and they're always criticised. I don't know why. It's very hard to go to a bowl club and hear criticism, but you know. But
yes,
just for your own benefit too, Brissy Kirk. Robbie had one job and one job only to do today, was to bring the lollies. And good old Jim Dalrymple, of course, had to drive all the way back to the motel, which is 50 feet up the road, break into his room, climb through a window. Well, he owns the place, so he had a master key. Why ruin a good story by telling the truth,
Of
Brizzy?
course, mate.
I'll tell you what, look at this bowl here from Bolivia. That is a cracker.
That is a cracker, isn't it?
Why I say that's such a sensational bowl, because of the weight she played,
Yep.
and you know how hard it is to play those shots on this carpet.
Yes.
So it shows you the skill level that she really does have, because that was just an absolutely magnificent bowl there.
That would be one of the best I've seen here. That was just brilliant.
Oh, it's Wayne, is it, mate? Thanks, Timmy. I wasn't 100% sure, mate. I read what they give to me anyway, Tim. So, Wendy, is she going to hold?
This is on track, I think. No, it's going to hold out, I think. It's going to hold out.
Gee whiz, that's a wonderful attempt, though, wasn't it?
Yeah. Very good attempt.
She does have another one. She brings it in a little bit. Thank you very much for that, Tim.
Yeah, you always get a cider, don't you?
Yeah. Thanks, mate. Appreciate that. G'day, Joe. The North Toowoomba girls have just snuck in front, Joe. It's 20 to 16 on that rink.
Big score over there, 33-6. So
yes.
That's
yeah, unfortunately, though, they've only just got the initials in the booklet, though, and that's what Linda's just writing down, you know what I mean? So I tell you what, Bolivia, she's cleared this front bowl. She's not going to be too far away.
no. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes.
Oh,
That is just beautiful bowls.
that is a sensational bowl.
That is beautiful to watch.
Yeah. Okay, the call was to go big.
That's the only way you can do it.
Yeah.
A bit wide, I think. Yeah, just a fraction.
Oh, gee whiz, that was a good try, though, too, by Wendy.
Very good. It's just superb bowls, isn't it? It's just superb.
Well, you know, you sit here and we got 6 days of this, then we've got 2 days of it. 2 days up in Mackay, of course, And
You're heading to Townsville after here.
sorry, 6 days here in Mackay, of course, 2 days up in Townsville. We get home for half a day. We get to eat out that night because we have to get to eat at home. We get to eat at home, which is unusual for us. And then we're off to Tweed Heads for 4 days.
Oh, beautiful.
For the two wonderful events of Bowls Queensland. There's the Ada-side, which is a new initiative this year.
Okay,
And then we're off to stay at Tweed Heads Bowls Club, of course, for the Division 1 State Pennant Playoffs. And what a weekend of bowls that's going to be.
Are we in that this year? South Suburban?
South Suburban's in that,
Yep.
yes.
Ricky and all the boys?
They're all the boys. Pistol.
Yeah, Pistol. Tools.
No, that's why they made it. Look, great bloke too, mate. Peter and I have been mates for quite a few years, mate. He's a great bloke, but we just love paying out on him when we come up here.
We all do. It's a pastime here.
But I must admit, you've got a great working relationship these days with the South's rugby league team from Led to Believe, and the chairperson who I met, the CEO from both the establishment. I was lucky to have a quick conversation with this morning with your wonderful mayor, Greg Williamson, and the enthusiasm that those two displayed to me regarding their sporting events, particularly South's, their encouragement to bring top quality bowlers to the region.
Oh, definitely.
And of course, by your mayor, just to bring quality sports people to the region. And I think it's a wonderful attribute, both those people in very important positions.
Well,
I think it looks good for Mackay for the future.
Oh, it's definitely. Well, we have not just bowls. We've had the mining expo here this year.
Yep.
Which brought in virtually every accommodation place was full.
G'day, Ken, watching from Zimbabwe. Good on you, mate. Great to have you on board. G'day, Stevie Bell. How are you, mate? Christine, I tell you a little secret, Christine. The only one real happy with the lifestyle that I have is my wife. She thinks it's fantastic. No, it's always good, Christine. It's just a wonderful opportunity to showcase this great game of ours, and we do it when there's when we can. We're asked to go somewhere, and we will do it. And
pack bags will travel.
Yeah, that's it. Ever so true. No, it is a wonderful opportunity to showcase our game.
A nice bowl.
Great bowl here by Karen.
Yeah, just a fraction short, but online.
So it's 16-14. This is the 19th of 21 ends. So it's been one heck of a game. This battle has been two quality teams.
Extremely good.
Yeah, gee, she had a beautiful line on that too, Pam. Just looking about another 4 foot of weight by the looks of it. Look at that grass line. Yeah, Jocelyn, they've played good bowls. I mean, all 8 ladies out here this morning. Well, not just here, but g'day, John, watching from Harare in Zimbabwe. I tell you what, Karen's not far away once again here.
She's not far away again. She's right on it, I think.
Well, that's actually brought Rachel's bowls into play there, so that's 4 shots. So that's a pretty handy bowl that there from Karen.
Especially with 2.5 ends to go.
Yes.
This will be interesting to see what she...
Will be.
Yeah.
Got a nice line. Comes down to her weight now. It's got Wendy interested in it.
Oh, keep coming.
Gee whiz, that's... Well, it may have eased the... or probably hasn't eased the pain,
no,
really.
I don't think it has. But it was right on line, just another 2 feet. And she was there.
G'day, Blake. How are you, mate? Great catching up with you a week or so ago, buddy. Hope you're well. Keep playing the way you are, mate. Enjoy your bowls, buddy, which I'm pretty sure you are, mate. Yeah, good bowl there from Kelsey.
Yeah.
Very good bowl there from Kelsey. This could be the very telling end of the game, really, isn't it? Like, I mean, they're 4 down now with just a few bowls to come, 4 bowls to come.
Yeah.
They really need to cut this damage down, don't they?
Oh, definitely. That's just going to be a little bit wide.
A little bit wide. Lovely weighted bowl once again from Jacinta Weier. One thing that's impressed me is her weight control. It still came back, but just not far enough.
Just not enough Vegemite. Yeah.
Mm.
They've just got to get one in there, don't they?
Yeah. So Kelsey with the next pole. It should start working now.
I think she likes this one. Yeah, definitely.
Look at this
Look at
rebel.
that come in. Oh,
Well,
ooh,
that may have helped.
might have brought this one in.
Yeah, may have helped it. Yeah, there's still a nice little track on there too for Jacinta, who has played this shot exceptionally well here today.
Yeah.
Thanks, Blake. Really appreciate your support too, buddy. Don't you worry about that.
It's not a bad line either.
She's not going to be far away, mate.
Not a bad line at all.
I think she's got the kitty.
She has. She's got it. 4 down to 1 up. Nice.
Well, could be 2 up there, because this aqua bowl here down at the bottom could be.
There's a couple
There, so
Yeah.
hard to tell at this stage, but I think it could be 3. It could be, but
Yeah.
with these 2 quality players, I'm not going to make a call at this
Not
stage.
going to make a call, mate? Not going to put your house on it?
No, mate, there's too many great bowls to be played. And I must admit, though, I can't get over, honestly, I mean, it looks as though that's looking down the other end where no one goes down there, but, I mean, outside is absolutely packed.
It is.
There's chocolates. There's people everywhere.
people out there.
People in the club. There's people everywhere.
This is not looking too bad at all.
It's going to ease the pain, mate. I'm telling you that right now.
Will ease the pain.
Is she going to sneak?
She might even backdoor it. No,
Not
I
quite.
think it's gone a little bit.
Yeah, Johnny. I thought you'd be happy with that one too, Johnny. That was a great bowl, mate, by the lass. Young Jacinta. She's playing great, mate. She really is.
This has got a good line on it too.
It's good to see. Great
got a
bowl here
very
by
good
Wendy.
line. Just got to put the brakes on.
Wow, what a bowl.
Yeah, very good.
As I've said numerous times on air, every time I used to go to Broadbeach when Jacinta was playing there, she lived down there. She moved down from Harvey Bay for her bowls and everything. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And she used to train a lot. Her coach in those days, Greg Bostock, used to take her out to Bow Desert, club that I look after the greens at quite regularly. She drove down from Harvey Bay to be coached by Greg. We showed the dedication not only herself but her family who drove her, of course.
Yes, yep.
Another great attempt there by Bolivia.
Yeah.
Just pulling across the head.
Just an
But
inch
every time
across.
I went to Broadbeach, she'd be the one person every time I went there would be rolling up. So
Head on
she
the
put
green.
a lot of time. And with Johnny Newell, the state manager for Henselite, now taking Jacinta under his wing, and Johnny, a very accomplished player in his own right. Mate, Jacinta's gone
Looks like
to
another one coming in.
great
too.
bowl here by Wendy.
Absolutely
Again,
beautiful.
great bowls.
Sensational.
3 shots.
I'd say so.
But she's gone to a brand new level, that's what I'm saying. She's really playing outstanding bowls, playing with a lot of confidence.
Yeah, you get that coach. Makes a big difference. You know,
Oh,
they pick those minute things up.
And was that 3 or 2?
3.
What was 3? So
Was
17,
3.
16. It was definitely 3.
Yep.
So what a game we've had here, though, Jim.
Yeah, I've got to go and pick the finance minister up about 12.
So do you, mate?
Yeah.
Yep. No, anytime, mate. Yeah.
We just got to get those menus printed, mate.
Oh, yes, I understand that.
You guys can come in and have a good feed. And if you like barramundi, I've got Northern Territory fresh barramundi.
Well, love Barra, mate.
Absolutely
So
beautiful.
everybody knows what we're having for dinner tomorrow night.
Yeah, we get it from Humpty Doo. I don't know if you know where Humpty
Humpty
Doo is.
Yes, I do know where Humpty Doo is. Yes, mate, can you wrap Robbie's up in a newspaper for him, please? That's the way he's used to buying it. And that way, if the grease isn't too bad, he can read the old print at the same time, mate. You know what I mean?
Oh dear, we were just talking about that the other night.
Well, yeah, mate.
He used to go to the fish and chip shop and they'd have all the old newspapers.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
so
good
true.
start again too.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Yes, true. Thank you very much for those kind words, Gary, from South Carolina.
Ooh.
I agree wholeheartedly with you, Doja, mate. All 4 girls, all 8 girls, mate. To me, I reckon they played sensationally, mate. And the up front from these 2 has been, tell you what, just pretty to watch, Johnny.
It's just brilliant bowls. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
look at this,
Sit
just gonna
here and watch
sneak
this
around.
all day.
Look at that's a great bowl.
That
there,
is a
Byron.
cracker.
you know, I
That
mean,
is a
that's
cracker.
pretty close to shot. To think that she could draw around that bowl and get shot, you know what I mean? That's it's outstanding skills that these lasses are distributing,
Especially
displaying
the
here this
bowls
morning.
we play with now are that little bit narrower.
Yeah.
But on this, you can really try things,
Yeah, and Lauren's not going to be too far away once again. Just going to
No.
sneak around the back.
which is probably a good spot to
Yeah.
be.
Yeah, I think Wendy would be pretty happy with that, mate.
Yep. Yep. So if you can pick up a 2 or a 3 here,
Yep.
I think you've virtually got it.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, some of these girls are, their skills that they're displaying is, it's amazing, mate. You can
Yeah.
tell they've put a bit of time and effort into their game
Oh.
to...
Sensational. It's absolutely sensational.
Yeah, weight once again by Rachel, absolutely spot on.
Perfect.
So Pam, again, she's had a very solid game here this morning, Pam Rowe. Of course, was at the Helensvale and then went to Tweed Heads and now playing for the... And I take my hat off to Johnny. I do too, Johnny, on what you've done to
Here's a good
Hamilton,
bowl.
mate. What a
Here's
great bowl.
good bowl.
Oh, she didn't want to slice it. Unlucky, but she's still got the head. They've got one in 3 there, so...
Yep.
Yeah, it has been too.
Still a lot of bowls to come though.
Jessie Ann. How are you, Jess? Say good day to my mate for me too, please. G'day, Toddy Brain. How are you, mate? I think you're out at Lightning Ridge. I think I saw your name out there, Todd.
Oh, this is just going to cut across, I think.
Yeah.
Just need a little bit more weight.
Yeah. A little bit more of an aggressive line by the sounds of it. Pammy, a very solid player, of course, Jim.
She hasn't got a bad line here.
Yeah, she's got good weight too, mate.
Got very good weight. Cut. It's going to cut. It's going to cut. Yep, here it goes. Oh.
They had shot, then they lost it. Now they've got it
Now
back.
they got it back.
Oh dear. See what I mean about the cost of the chalk, mate?
Oh, yes, yes.
I mean, I'd probably play more bowls if Johnny Newell would sponsor me for chalk, you know. Playing with these girls, though, gee whiz, you'd go through some, wouldn't you?
You'd go through a canister a week, wouldn't you?
You'd have to. That's only playing once.
Yeah.
Tell you what,
Yep.
great attempt there by Karen too. So she's locked in
Yep.
a couple of good shots there in the head.
Yeah.
They really need a friend in there at the moment.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Kelsey's probably be looking at running that bowl out of the head.
Oh, definitely. This looks like a bit of friendly.
It's just another great bowl from Jacinta.
Yeah, it's just gonna.
Yeah, I'd say second shot, mate.
Yeah, yeah.
If you want to upset Robbie, do this like we do sometimes. Jim. We get our fingers up and look at the screen and Robbie goes off his cracker. And there's definitely second shot, mate, by my fingers.
Oh, dear.
Brucey and I do that too quite regularly, mate. And sometimes when we're wrong, we put it down to we just cut our fingernails and we just a little bit out.
Just a little bit out. Oh, dear. I love it when they all stand over there going like this. I said, just get the measure out, for God's sake. This is not going to be far away.
Mate, what else would you expect from Kelsey?
This is not... Oh, it's going to find the
Yeah, you're going to
gap,
get
no.
both of them.
Oh,
How kidding.
she's got it.
What a bowl. Well, I favour. Hard to tell. How's that other angle there, Robbie? Do you think it's a yellow bowl, mate? Oh, I'll tell you
geez,
what.
it's
It's
close.
close, Robbie, isn't it?
It's close.
Closer than I thought it would be. I thought that...
Get the fingers out, Brian.
No, I can't do it there. He's got the wrong angle, mate. Yeah. Well, I think they players needed the humidity being in there, mate. My God, it's been steamy.
Yeah, it's going to get worse too. Gonna get
G'day,
worse.
Joyce, watching from Port Macquarie, lovely part of the world.
Oh, I don't...
Yeah, just a little bit runny with this one here,
Yeah, I think that's-
Jacinta.
She's found the beach with that one.
Yep. G'day, Terry Neil Turner, watching from Scotland. Great to have you on board.
Home of my father, Scotland.
Scotland?
Yes.
Hey, good on you, Phil. How you going, mate? Hope you're well, buddy. Okay, she wants to get this bowl of hers.
Here comes Kelsey again.
She's got it too.
She got it, or she's going to sneak
Just
through?
going to dead draw it instead,
Yeah.
mate. You know what I mean?
Why not? Why not?
I'll just dead draw it. So I'll show you how to do it. Great bowl there from Kelsey.
That was brilliant.
Well, with the game evenly poised like this, that is, in the aspect of the game, that is a very big bowl, Jim, isn't
That's
it?
a pressure bowl. That's just
yeah.
That's what these guys do.
Oh, mate, Kelsey and Aaron, to me, are the two standout players in the last 12 months. You know what I
They've
mean?
won everything that's to be won, haven't
you know,
they? So,
but I mean, Aaron is really not known. Like, Aaron's known as one of the best players, if not the best player in the world, but he's not really known for his singles play.
No.
Yet he's going to be here on Wednesday and Thursday. And I'm telling you, mate, he's playing with 4 bowls. My God, he's playing
deadly.
good bowls.
He's
you know?
deadly.
I'm looking forward to watching him on Wednesday and Thursday, because when he won the Golden Nugget, that was a sensational game, mate. Look at Wendy, didn't miss that by much.
Didn't miss by much, no.
That was an incredible game of bowls, that, mate. And like up against, well, it was a replay, wasn't it, of the gold medal match?
Yes, yep.
Gary Kelly.
Yeah.
Gary Kelly, you know, and Gary put up a great fight.
I did watch it online, and it was absolutely brilliant.
Absolutely, mate.
Absolutely. And he's a nice guy to go along with.
Aaron, mate,
Yeah.
Aaron is one heck of a great guy, mate.
Yeah.
In my opinion, he really is, mate.
Yeah, I've caught up with him a couple of times down at Broadbeach. And
Yeah, mate, very, very
look at this.
supportive.
Look at this. If it stays on.
It is on. That's a great bowl. Great bowl there from Bolivia. Now, now the pressure's gone back to Wendy here, really.
Big time. Big
You
time.
know?
And if she plays this will be the bowl of the game.
All right. How you going, Wilson? Good to have you on board, buddy. She's very close.
She's not far. Oh, no, it's just not going to hold up. Bad luck.
Well, she may have even got it then if she fell off that back bowl.
Yes.
Like stayed with the back bowl and flopped back in. So she gave out every opportunity. So, I mean, even though that went in the drink and didn't count, it wasn't that far away. It wasn't a perfect bowl, was it? You know what I mean?
No, you sit on that, you've got shot.
Yeah, well, that's right too, Robbie. Well, see,
yeah.
Robbie's used to playing with his lead that he wants to play bowls with. Don't ask me why. Who has this philosophy: you can't be knocked up if you're not short. And it's not my fault he wants to play with me all the time.
Oh dear.
I said I can't. I said I'm going to have to dump him soon as a skip. And they said why? I said I need someone big and strong that can knock me up further. Nah, he goes all right for an old bloke.
Here comes another one, I think.
She's not going to be far away, mate.
No, this is a ripper.
Oh,
it just died.
Gee wish he
Just
had to
died a
run
bit.
too.
Yeah. So
Great attempt there by Bolivia once again, but her first bowl absolutely sensational. 3 shots.
Oh,
So leading by 2, last stand. What a game.
It is.
What a game,
It
mate.
is.
What a game.
Yep.
Been colossal.
So this will be, just a brilliant game.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant.
Well, you don't get much better than this, and at this level, this is
No.
what you expect. You look out there, North Toowoomba in front, 21-17. Can't tell you the other scores because they've turned the board back on us.
I think they've walked away.
They've turned the board back on us.
They were 30-6 or something.
Oh, well, that's
I
why
think,
then.
Yeah.
That's probably why, yes.
Yeah.
And looking at that further score there, which I can't get, there's a lady in the way, but Robbie can see.
Looks like, it does say 6-4, I think, or 24-14.
24-14, and that would be to Marlin Coast.
Here comes another good start.
Oh, great starter there.
Here comes another ripper. Here's another great bowl.
I think that could be right. No, I think it, but we've got Marlin Coast will be on the left-hand side down there.
So they've just wrapped it up, whatever it is.
Yeah. Round, yeah, can't really tell the other one. So another good bowl there, just pulling up a bit that short, but
Yep.
absolutely spot on grass line there once again. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, the long-suffering wife of Robbie Allen. Julie, how are you? Always good to have you on board, Jules.
There's a good line again. Maybe just a...
She going to pick up the kitty?
She picks it up. She's got a couple. Yeah.
Oh, great bowl.
What a
And locked
great
it
bowl.
in. Now,
Locked it in.
they need 2 shots for a draw, mate. So, oh, my God, what a game of bowls this has been.
That makes it hard now, doesn't it?
Nico, how are you, mate? The next game, my friend, is going to be Charleville are going to be playing Concurry. So Damien McGee up against Lindsay Newbury. Should be a crack of a game, mate.
That'll be a great game.
Well, 2 of our remote zones.
And they love their bowls out there.
Oh, I don't know what, mate. And they're
bowls.
great guys, mate.
Yep.
Got so much time for them. Oh, it's been a great game, Kerry, I'm telling you.
So what happens if we draw here? Do we have another end?
No, draw's a draw, mate.
Draw's a draw in
Yeah,
this?
and then it'll go down with these 2 girls' teams being evenly poised.
Yep.
Who obviously wins by the most in the next 2
The
games.
next 2 games.
But look, mate, with the quality of girls here, though, you really, mate,
Yeah.
no one's guaranteed to win in this. No one's guaranteed to win. You know, like, I mean, the quality of play, I don't care if they're state players, Australian players. I played against people like that on the coast for years, mate, and they're just as easy to beat as anyone, mate, you know what I mean?
Anyone's beatable on their day.
That's ever so true, Jim.
Yeah,
Good bowl there
we've
by
got
Karen.
one
She's
there.
taken one out, so...
Yep. So just got to replace it now.
Some fantastic bowls. It is 42-6 though, Robbie. Yeah, mate. That's there's some great players out there, I do know that. Yeah, good bowl there from
Oh,
Pam.
yeah, she stuck it in for another shot.
Well, there you go. She's back. She's back. Second shot now.
Yeah,
2
second
shots.
shot. Yep.
But quality players yet to come.
There's still at least 2 foot in that to get inside, mate.
Mate, the way Bolivia's played some of the bowls here today, I wouldn't be surprised. And you see that there on the last stand, North Toowoomba 21. And Port Curtis
Here we go.
20.
Oh, it's just going to cut across.
Well, that may give them second shot by the looks of that here.
It looks it, doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
Looks it.
Billow game, mate, as I just said, Pete, 21-20, mate. It's anyone's game. Last end, Pedro. Girls have played great, though, mate. G'day, Mark. How are you, mate? Good on you, Brian Stewart. Always good to have you on board, my friend.
I think she's got enough weight on this one.
No, not quite, mate. But the thing about Jacinta is they do give her 2 bowls. It's a shame you got to give this girl here 2 because I tell you what, she's dynamite with it.
She can kill you on the second.
If she doesn't kill you on the first, mate. A stellar year Kelsey's had, and well deserved once again too.
Yep. Won everything there is to win.
Tell you what, she's not far away.
No, she isn't. Well, she's going to hit that front
Up
one.
again. Yep.
Oh, yeah. So definitely only one there.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Probably got 2 seconds there now too, mate.
Yeah, it's going to make it hard to get the win from here.
It is for the 2 shots. All they can really count on is the 2 shots, mate.
Yep.
For a draw.
Yep. She doesn't mind this one, I don't think. Well, you don't want to move it.
Oh, 1 in, 1 out.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Just hit it a little bit too clean.
yeah, just needed to slide off it.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, well, 4 bowls to come and we'll see what happens.
yeah.
There's a nice little
track in there.
little track in there with a bit of weight on it.
Yeah, it has been Mary, hasn't it? Michelle, not too sure. They haven't got the scores up, but I said the Emerald, I think I'm pretty sure it's Marlin Coast in front on that one. Yeah, Marlin Coast versus Emerald. It's 24-14 on 17 ends, Michelle. So, very close. So, here we go, Bolivia. Trying to put this out, and I tell you what, she's around here, and she's not. She's just going to drop.
She's going to turn inside them.
She's not very happy with that. She's just looking at it, just egging it on. When she knew it wasn't going to be there, she wanted that across the head more to take that dead draw off Wendy there.
She
Jim.
needed it over here, another couple of feet.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Wendy's still got...
she's got a draw in here.
Yeah, she's got a draw there. She'd probably play her backhand, I reckon.
You'd have to.
Just got to drop under that. Any movement of the kitty at all would go to Lauren's other bowl there. So, okay, you expect the girls to come out and look at this, as you'd expect.
Here they come.
Oh, she nearly got that. Very, very close.
Oh,
great attempt. Heck of a game, mate, isn't it, eh?
Oh, it's a shame I have to go home, mate.
Well, the next game, as I said, we've got the boys on.
Yeah.
Going to be one heck of a game with the...
it's going to take a little bit of adjusting, too, from the grass to this.
Yeah.
So...
Charawal up against Cloncurry. Two of our outlying zones, mate.
Yes, been to Cloncurry. Beautiful spot.
Yes, one place I haven't been, mate. We're supposed to go there last year. It just clashed with other things. Don't know why it would clash with anything that we do, but anyway.
Gets a little bit warm this time of year.
Yes.
It's just going to be a bit heavy here.
Yeah, I think she's going for a bit of cover there, mate. She's just trying to sit that bowl, which is, like, she gave herself every opportunity, didn't she? You know what I mean? G'day, Helena. It's always good to have you on board.
Well, comes down to this bowl.
Inside and out, Helena, there's 4 rinks inside and 4 rinks outside. We've had a lot of rain here last night, as you're probably fully aware, having living here. So, yeah, anyway, big bowl here from Wendy Wilson. She's got probably 18 inches, 2 foot to draw a second shot for a draw. She's on a line.
What a good line, eh?
She's close.
She's very close.
Oh! I don't know how she missed that. Great bowl there. Great game of bowls, mate. How good was that?
Sensational game.
Mate, you don't get much better than that, do you? Quite realistically, it's just an incredible game. So, Jim, with that, I know you've got commitments.
I've got to go and see the finance manager. So
absolutely fantastic to catch up with you,
good
mate.
To see you.
And again, we look forward to seeing you over the next few days, mate.
Not a problem.
Get you back on air, mate. Absolutely fantastic having
thanks, guys.
Having Jim Dalrymple here, our wonderful host, he and his lovely wife Lee. You look after us when we always come to Mackay. We actually look forward to it. Now, with that, next game comes on because they're going to have lunch now. Be 1 o'clock start, so our people have got plenty of time to go and get themselves a nice bite to eat themselves. Get ready for the races or whatever you're doing, because they tell me it's raining everywhere, but we look forward to having you in the next game. So this is the 2022 Queensland State Champion of Champions, brought to you from South Suburban Bowls Club up in beautiful Mackay. Absolutely beautiful up here today, 30.4 degrees at the moment. And this event is sponsored to you by Mackay Regional Council, at 6 Mackay, which is quality primary healthcare service. J. Carroll Club Promotions do a great job. They sponsor a lot of Bowls Queensland events also, and as well as South Suburban and South Suburban Bowls Club. So absolutely wonderful sponsors from all those wonderful people, and we do appreciate that in our game. So, of course, Bowls Queensland is proudly sponsored by Mullins More Than Law, Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, Asset Sports, and Innovation with Energy, TIWE, as well as Carroll Club Promotions. So we look forward to bringing you the next game, another quality game. You wouldn't get better than that game. Absolutely sensational game. I'm sure all our viewers enjoyed it. So, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Gold Coast Tweed media team, on behalf of Robbie Allen and myself, Brian Marshall, we thank our co-commentators this morning. Enjoy your bowls, support your club, have you back on air at 1 o'clock. Thank you very much.
Lawn bowls. Wish I found it earlier. What a game.